Come back up. Hello, hello. Eric, you got us?
Yes.
Eric? Emily Ray, you got us?
Gotcha.
Check
Sound
one,
good.
two.
We got our
Check
players.
1, 2.
Do we know who our players are at the top?
We do.
Sounds good. Who are they?
Jace Ballard.
And Shavar Young.
When in doubt, let's talk about Shavar Young.
Yeah.
Yeah, right.
Good call on doing Shavar at the top of the broadcast, too.
Well, he's their team. What? Okay. Two shot. All right, there we go. Now we're looking good. Can y'all hear me still with them talking?
Yes.
Gotcha.
Awesome. 90 seconds. Hello, everybody on YouTube. Glad you're with us early. We just got a message from Arlene McCarter in Rockwood. And she's inviting us to Mimi's Cafe when we're there tomorrow. Arlene, thanks.
Hey, Pack, am I officially doing that Friday night in a couple weeks?
No. I'm going to stay.
Okay. Gotcha.
What a gorgeous night for high school football. I guess we'll call this West Knoxville. If I've got my directions correct, we're on Oak Ridge Highway. It's in the center of Knoxville. What a facility, as the Webb Spartans will travel over to face the Grace Christian Rams in what is a really good rivalry and a game that's very important. Mark Packer along with Austin Price. This has been a really good matchup.
It has, and they've kind of went back and forth the last several years.
Yeah.
Traditionally, Webb's been the team that's come out on top in this thing until a handful of years ago, and then Grace started to kind of win a few games, and that's what makes it a rivalry, right?
Yeah.
Getting a win on your side of the ledger. Grace won it last year, the game right back here at the Disney Sports Complex, and they'll look to make it 2 in a row against Webb.
Let's bring in Emily Ray Cochran of WBIR and Eric Kane, looking like Tom Cruise from the latest Top Gun movie. That is pretty impressive over there, Eric.
What, just the look, the sunglasses? I think the sunglasses, the comparison stopped there, but I'll take it. Hey.
Okay, let's start with Shavar Young.
Yeah, fantastic player, obviously. It's interesting, Clemson commit, 3-star, and one of those Power 4 guys. Depending on where he lines up in the offense for Webb, that they changed their offense to kind of fit his need. He's been playing running back the last little bit, had over 200 yards on the ground a week ago against Lakeway. Can play slot, can play outside, can play quarterback. He is the guy that Grace's defense has got to contain, set the edge, force things inside. Shavar Young, what should be a great game. A lot of good players. He's going to be the best player on the field tonight.
Yeah, Clemson trying to hold on to him. SMU and Georgia Tech have both come in hard on Shavar Young. Emily Ray, as for Grace, they've got a transfer in here who in his first 3 games has 9 total touchdowns.
Yeah, it's crazy, guys. With Grace's star athlete, Terrion Thomas, actually out of the picture for the entire season, suffering that foot injury earlier in the season, it's been Jace Ballard who has really filled those pieces on the offensive side of the ball. Against Silverdale last week, he had 4 touchdowns, 2 receiving, 1 rushing touchdown, and then a crowd-changing 95-yard kickoff return for a touchdown. So just a versatile player when a team like Grace is really in need of those puzzle pieces on offense to make up for a starting quarterback who isn't there anymore. He's also injured, so just a very injury-plagued team right now, and Jace has been a guy to really step up for them.
Yeah, Eric, I'll go back to you. I know Webb comes in winless. Grace Christian is undefeated. And for Webb, I think this is a critically important game for them to get this ship turned in the right direction.
Yeah, no doubt. I mean, they're dealing with some injuries as well. They're playing a lot of young guys, 3 starters who are freshmen on the offensive line. Now, hey, they're going to be great players, but they got to go through that learning curve, and they got a couple games under their belt. They need this win tonight. Try to get some momentum and build that on throughout the rest of the season. A great opportunity against, as Emily pointed out, a great team that's good, but also dealing with injuries.
They are, and one of those injuries is the injury to Trayson Derry, Tennessee's, too many Tennessee ball stuff. Grace's talented quarterback. Insert the Brayman kid, who has been really, kind of a steadying force the last game and a half for Grace, Emily Ray. And he's just a sophomore, but can really throw it around, talking about Cooper Brayman.
Yeah, as I mentioned, a consistent piece on the offense for them, Justin Price was telling me, was the offensive line, because they do have a sophomore quarterback in right now. They don't have their starter, and of course, they're down, I think, 3 running backs as well. So just a ton of pieces on offense that are missing, and that quarterback has been really set with that offensive line, all 5 of them returning from last season. So that's a consistent part on the offense that Justin Price really highlighted and said has really been a key part in them starting the season 4-0.
Yeah, I know, Austin, for you, this is home field advantage. I mean, your brothers are down there.
Have you seen his shirt, Packer? Have you seen his shirt?
No, what's it say?
He's coming repping the home team.
No, I've had white on every week because Mark only got me a white shirt. Everybody else had 2. So he finally got me a navy one. So I'm like, well, I'm wearing it because –
Wait, yeah, not? You would only wear Peter Millar last year, and then I realized I need you to wear the new logo because I like it, because Bacon and Company did such a great job. And Emily Ray's wearing the WBIR shirt, so we were good there.
Yeah, a guy down here actually said that I was wearing Georgia colors a week after Tennessee loses. So I'm still.
Oh, my gosh, really?
I'm still in enemy territory with this on right now.
Unbelievable. Okay, we're past that. Hey, by the way, guys, all of the games are available. We have a digital flagship station, which is WBIR+, and then on TV it's WKNX The Knox. Throw in there also the Rivalry Thursday YouTube channel. Multiple ways to watch Rivalry Thursday and Rivalry Friday. And each Saturday, the games will archive on WBIR+. Your opportunity to see the games there. Let's check in with Austin one more time, who is checking in with Shavar Young.
With Webb Senior and Clemson commit Shavar Young. Shavar, you've been playing here at Webb since you were an 8th grader, man. Is it hard to believe we finally reached that final run here as a senior?
Oh, yes. All the good experiences I had, it flew by. It just seemed like my 8th grade year and my first play on the field was like just the other day.
What do you like most about being a Webb Spartan?
The community, you got a real community, family-oriented community. On and off the field, you got people that just support you and just do anything for you.
Speaking of just the do anything for anybody, your mom and dad, I know, have been a key part in your journey. How much do you appreciate them?
I appreciate them a lot. I wouldn't be here without them. They instilled the work ethic in me. When I was young, about 4 years old, they put the ball in my hand. They just pushed me to be better every day.
What do you feel like you bring to the table? I know at the next level they've recruited you more to play secondary, but here you're playing both ways, making a lot of plays on both sides.
I feel like I bring leadership most definitely. These past couple of years, I stepped more into that leadership role, putting confidence in my teammates and being the glue guy of the team.
What do you like better? I know it's going to be corner, but like at the high school level, if you're getting to pick, are you playing offense or defense?
Offense, had that ball in my hand, is nothing like it.
What do you like about playing receiver?
Just touching the ball, I feel like I can make a big play anytime I touch it, getting the ball out of open space, being explosive.
I know for you all, Webb did not have the year ago that maybe you had hoped. How do you finish strong the rest of the way?
We've been focusing on the weight room a lot, being more physical. We got key pieces up front, we got more depth there. And I feel like we all come together, got good chemistry on and off the field. So they play a big part.
All right, he's one of the key players here for the Spartans. He's committed to Clemson. We're going to go play for Dabo Sweeney and the Tigers. Mark, one of the best players in the area, if not the state.
Yeah, no question about that. And that's the guy who's going to try to tackle him. That is Rowdy, the Grace mascot, making his way around the sideline. And he's got his work cut out for him tonight. He's approaching Charlie Morgan. Charlie, be careful. Coming on your right. I believe the mascot's coming. You okay?
He was scares me.
Hey, I want to ask you a business question, Charlie, and I mean this about Gray Hodges. How do you stay in business for over 75 years?
We try to be fair to everybody. We try to do the right job, And if we've got a mistake, we'll try to correct it. Very simple.
I mean, business has been that way for 75 years. How did it start, and what was the approach to business? Because that is an incredible achievement.
Well, you know, that was before my time, but the two men started it, Mr. Gray and Mr. Hodges, and they had said, look, we're going to start this company, and we're going to do it, and we're going to do it the right way. We're going to take care of our customers.
Tell us all the things you have to offer.
We have everything from in the plumbing business, things behind the wall, the tubs, and even the kitchen sink.
Okay, we've talked about all that you guys have to offer. I want people to know Charlie Morgan, the man, just a little bit, okay? Is that okay?
That's perfect.
Is that okay? Tell me how you reacted to Saturday's loss to Georgia. What did you do? Did you go jump off the bridge? Where did you go?
Well, two things. Number one, I was concerned that we're going to lose to start with. But during that ball game, I thought, hey, we can compete with anybody in the country, and we should have won that ball game.
By the way, you came out to the taping of the Locker Room show Sunday night, and Joey Aguilar was on, and then we have him on Beyond the Orange as well. I was so impressed with the young man. I'm sure you were as well.
Very, very impressive.
I mean, what a great kid. What a great story.
I met him and his brother. He's a little bit taller than I am.
Yeah, most people are, Charlie. Just saying. Hey, man, we appreciate you guys being a part of it. Going to be a great game tonight. What great weather tonight.
Oh, it's been perfect all season long.
There we go. Hey, man, you jinxed it for next week. There's the people up there. They got their seats early. It's going to be standing room only. Enjoy the game, okay?
Thank you, Mark.
Appreciate you, Charlie. We'll see you next week. I got to get my games together. Next Thursday night is Greenville at Sevier County. Looking forward to that one next Thursday night. Hey, let's catch us a break. We'll come back. We've got the WBIR Blitz Player of the Week. Emily Ray will join us again. We've got Covenant Health here from the Recreation and Fitness Center. That coming up next on the Gray Hodges pregame show.
For most of us, our most valuable possession is our home. Well, they say that if you want to increase equity in your home, increase its value, the best way to do it is by renovating your kitchen. So after living in our home for 20 years, we decided to spruce up the kitchen. We made a business decision we call Gray Hodges. Look, if it's the biggest business decision that you make when it comes to your home, don't take a chance. Call the professionals, the people that I trust at Gray Hodges.
A beacon of hope in a world of high prices. Look to the skies, Knoxville. Super savings is here. Right now, get 0% APR, 0 down, and 0 payments for 90 days on select models, plus 25,000 miles of complimentary maintenance during our Super Summer Sales event.
And don't forget about back-to-school service savings on mobile, pickup, and delivery.
Come see the Super Dealer today at either Ted Russell Ford location.
This water makes my hair so dry and brittle.
AquaClear can fix that.
Jeez, I hate the way my water smells.
AquaClear can fix that.
No matter how much lotion I use, my skin is always so dry.
AquaClear can fix that.
Hi, I'm Matt Marshall with Exterior Home Solutions.
Hi, I'm Dustin Woodson, also with Exterior Home Solutions.
We are now easier than ever to find, right off of I-75 and Merchants Road.
It's a new location, but the same trusted expertise in roofing and siding that you've come to trust over the past 25 years.
Local quality craftsmanship, licensed and insured.
For the best and most trusted name in roofing and siding, scan the QR code on your screen.
Exterior Home Solutions, when it has to be the best.
Well, the band is playing here at Grace Christian. Beautiful, beautiful facility, Austin Price.
It's condensed, it's tight quarters, but it provides for a phenomenal atmosphere. And, this should be a really good football game tonight if Webb can get off to a hot start. Webb's got to start fast. If they start slow, that's not good for them.
Yeah, that's the key. Let's welcome Emily Ray Cochran back in. Hey, look, we did this right. We moved Eric to the bottom of the screen. Emily, I'm going to start with you, and that is let you get into the Player of the Week segment. Who we got this week?
Yeah, guys, can't believe it's already week 5 of the high school football season. It's crazy to think about. But another week means another pair of high school football offensive and defensive players of the week. We got one from Sevier County. We've also got one from GP, and Camille Gear has more with those results.
Week 4 of the high school football season is in the books. It's hard to believe we're already halfway through the regular season. And with that, it's time now to announce our players of the week. Sevier County wide receiver Bryson had a standout performance, catching 7 passes for 160 yards and 3 touchdowns. He didn't know he was our offensive player of the week, but he says when it was announced, he felt honored, especially considering everything he's been through. Last year, Hedrick tore his ACL and wasn't able to finish the season. Throughout his career, he's been known as the shortest player on the field, but he's never let his size define him. In fact, it's pretty clear his game is rising to new heights.
Since I was little, I've always been the smallest one, and everybody's always told me that, and that I'm not big enough for stuff, but that's just my feel, is everybody saying that I'm too small. I'm probably the most talented on the field most of the time, so, I mean, yeah, height has nothing to do with it.
On the other side of the ball, our defensive player of the week comes from Gatlinburg-Pittman safety John Cohan. Cohan recorded 2 interceptions and 5 tackles in the win over Fulton. This is his first full season playing on the defensive side of the ball after being the team's quarterback last year. He says his experience under center has helped shape his instincts on defense, reading plays before they even happen.
When I'm quarterback, usually the first thing I look for is the safety. You got to see where the safeties are at, so that's a big thing. But playing safety, you know, there's a lot less responsibility. Usually you're only watching 1 or 2 guys, so it's a big difference. But it helps. It helps playing quarterback in the past. It's kind of easier to read stuff and know where the quarterback's wanting to go based on the coverage.
So there you have it. Week 4 players of the week. Gatlinburg-Pittman is featured in our 10 tailgate game of the week this week in week 5, hosting Pigeon Forge. Sevier County, on the other hand, is also at home on Friday night, hosting David Crockett.
So here are the games that will be the highlighted games on the Blitz tomorrow night. Harriman at Rockwood, our Rivalry Friday game. Clinton and Central, pretty important game, especially for the Dragons. They've got to get a win. William Blount is at Halls. That'll be intriguing. Pigeon Forge at GP, the 10 tailgate game, and Bearden at Hardin Valley. Eric Kane, which one of those games or any other game jumps out and grabs you?
I'm looking obviously tomorrow night, Rivalry Friday, excuse me. First time we've ever been there. That's going to be so exciting. A lot of running of the football. But, I'm looking at this William Blount Halls game. Halls off week last week.
Yeah.
They need a win in the worst way. William Blount, tough loss last week. They can sling it around the field. I think that one should be good.
I agree. William Blount Halls has the capability to be the more entertaining of the games. A game that can get you kind of go back and forth with a lot of points. Maybe it could be this game tonight.
Yeah,
but,
kind of like that.
I like that game a lot. I don't think Pigeon Forge GP will be close. And then we'll see with Clinton and Central. Central's been the hot team.
Yeah.
Clinton, not so much. But on any given Friday night, somebody with talent can come up. And Clinton's got talent.
Yeah. Hey, guys, we'll let y'all go. Y'all enjoy the music down there. I know it's jamming down there.
We're vibing. And
jiving. In the meantime, I had a chance to visit with Justin Price, head coach of Grace, just a few minutes ago. Well, Justin, what a great atmosphere here tonight. I know Webb's winless, you're undefeated, but at the same time, when it's Webb and Grace, this is a great matchup.
Yeah, you can't look at the records going into a game like this. I mean, Webb still has a lot to play for. They got some exceptional players in Shavar Young and many more big up front.
Young.
Yeah. So it's, obviously, the records are out, but this is going to be a great atmosphere here at the Disney Complex. I mean, it's going to be electric, so it's going to be a great night for high school football.
So how long have you and your brother Matt been here? Is it 2 years now? Is it 3?
This is 2. That's our second year.
God, it seems like you've been here about 10 years. I mean, I know you had a lot of great memories at Campbell County, did a lot of good things there, but what can you say about Grace?
Man, just excited. I think the start that we've had over the year and a half has been fun to watch, but it starts from the top down, the people that believe in us and the resources that we have here. It's a great facility, and our players have bought into everything we've asked them, and we got some great elite talent. And, so I think it's just a recipe to have a sustainable, successful program.
What is it about you and your brother, wherever you go, you have success? Because, I mean, in all seriousness, as Austin Price says, you guys are kind of the straw that stirs the drink. You have success wherever you go.
Well, it's success is all about the people you're around, and you got core values that you believe in, and we brought those from Campbell County to Grace. Even though on paper it looks like two totally different schools, but it's just who Matt and I are, and then we hire people that on our staff that believe in what we're trying to do, and we let them do their things. Guys like Josh Kerr, Nick Craney, and then obviously your players and then the bigger picture is the people that you work for. And here we're fortunate to work for Matt Mercer, who's just a phenomenal leader, has a vision for what he wants to do here, and he believes in us. And it's just it's been a good start.
By the way, Austin pushed for us to come to Grace. And I had forgotten this place is called Disney Complex. So, do you have any characters, like Goofy to make us think of Austin or anything?
We don't have Mickey Mouse or Donald Duck, but we got Jace Ballard and J.B. Stinson and Caden Weber and Blake Perkey.
Sounds good. Well, the magic Pixie does from one of the characters or something's working. Keep it up, okay?
All right, thanks, Mark.
Yeah, it is rocking here at the stadium, by the way. They put on a show. The boys are from Anderson County, and they brought with them these fireworks they've got on the other side of the field. So that'll be kind of fun as a part of the atmosphere. Hey, Northview Academy is going to be at home tomorrow night. They will play host to Granger. Grizzlies going to make their way over. Austin had an opportunity to visit with Jaylen Stoultz, the big tight end for Northview.
You're Northview with tight end Jaylen Stoultz. Jaylen, when you look at this team, what do you like most about this group of Northview Cougars?
I like how this group gets after it a lot. I think that's really good. We need everybody that's going to be on the field to be able to play and get after it. Just because last year I feel like we lacked that a little bit. Not everybody is out there getting after it. So
you're kind of that combo guy of you can go out and catch a pass. You also can play mean and nasty as a blocker on the line of scrimmage.
Yes, sir.
Like, what do you feel like you bring to the table, and then what do you feel like you got to continue to improve?
I think I bring a lot to the table. Receiving-wise, like you said, I'm good outside, but I can block a little bit too. What I need to bring more to the table, I think, is being more nasty, like you said, down and blocking.
When you talk to Coach Anderson, who's an old offensive line coach, is that something you feel like he can help your game with?
Oh, yes, sir. He helps me every day as much as he can. I feel like he's one of the better coaches around this area that can help you with that, especially since he has the experience.
All right, when a play call comes in and it's a route you like, is there a particular route that you're like, okay, this is my play?
I like 10-yard in, 10-yard out. I feel like those are my best routes I like running, just because I can push the break and then get out fast.
Like, why do you feel like you have success on those particular routes?
I feel like I practice those a lot, and I feel like I've gotten comfortable enough to where I don't have to think about how much I have to run down the field and get out. It's just easy for me.
How important is your faith to you?
Pretty important. I take pride in it. So
for you all to have the year you want to have, what has to happen?
Everybody has to be on the same page. We can't come in and take days off. Everybody's got to be going 100% each day.
And when you look at playing here at Northview, you're a Kodak kid, so this is your school, right?
Yes, sir.
What pride do you take in that?
I take a lot of pride in it. Growing up in Kodak and being able to play football, I feel like it's a great opportunity. This community's growing every day, and I feel like if the community's backing us, we're going to have a great year.
All right, one of the better tight ends in the area. He's ready to make things happen here for Northview.
All right, guys, thanks. Hey, Bratton Davis is the supervisor of recreation and fitness at Covenant Health and Fitness Center. First off, tell us what people can expect when they walk through the door. I've been there a time or 12.
Well, when they walk in the door, it's really just about going to indoor, outdoor pools, indoor, outdoor tennis courts. You have a basketball court, full fitness floor with a full staff. An awesome staff, I must say.
I'll say.
Great staff that really gets to know all of our members.
What makes it different than other places?
Well, we offer so many group fitness classes, 80 per week really, whether it's yoga, you got grit, you have Les Mills, aqua aerobics, really just a lot of different things.
Got an interesting story to tell you. Years ago, I was there, and I was playing racquetball, and I went backing up, and my head hit the glass, and the whole thing shattered. And so they were without a court for a long time. Yeah. I had to get concussion protocol checked.
Really?
Because I hit it so hard, but that was me that did it.
Well, you can come back. We'll still have you.
I can come back. Played a lot of basketball there and had a whole lot of – How do you support the mission of excellence in healthcare while helping their members reach their goals?
Well, we do a fitness assessment and really design a program around what their needs are, what their goals are, and what they want to get to achieve. We also offer a Renew program, which is a weight management program that they can take on for the rest of their life, really.
There you go. Sounds good. And you get people of all ages there. Thanks for coming by.
Yeah, man.
Appreciate it.
It's nice to meet you.
Appreciate it.
Yeah,
absolutely.
thanks for having us.
100%.
Appreciate it.
Right here. Time now for the national anthem. Let's head down to the singers here at Grace Christian.
Can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
For most of us, our most valuable possession is our home. Well, they say that if you want to increase equity in your home, increase its value, the best way to do it is by renovating your kitchen. So after living in our home for 20 years, we decided to spruce up the kitchen. We made a business decision we call Gray Hodges. Look, if it's the biggest business decision that you make when it comes to your home, don't take a chance. Call the professionals, the people that I trust at Gray Hodges.
High school sports is bigger than the players in the game. It's all about communities, screaming fans, the bands, cheer teams, and mascots. Oh, and the dogs. Just like high school sports, OEB Law is all about results. Hi, I'm Tim Elrod, and the OEB Law team is dedicated to giving you the game-winning results you deserve. OEB Law, just results, 546-1111.
Community banking is about location and much more. It's about family. We reside in your community. We are a part of your community. At Commercial Bank, our commitment extends beyond the walls of our branches. It's displayed each day in the opportunities we provide, the money we give back, and the time we commit, all to help improve the lives of the people, families, and businesses that make our communities great. Commercial Bank, life made better.
Can't thank these guys enough at Jim and Nick's Barbecue. Boy, you talk about they had the jalapeno cheese sausage today. They had the chicken out there. They had corn on the cob, coleslaw. I mean, the cheddar jalapeno biscuits.
Yeah, no doubt. They do a fantastic job each and every week. Variety. And that's the best thing you got.
Banana pudding.
It's all good.
Hey, what a show they put on here. Eric Kane, as Grace comes out. They really do it right.
I mean, we had Justin Price on the Jumbotron hyping everybody up. We had fireworks. I mean, again, this is a small stadium, but the environment, they pack it in here. It's going to be a fun night.
And then it's the Disney Complex. So Goofy's here in honor of Austin. Not only this tonight, but tomorrow night on OEB Rivalry Friday, which is brought to you by Carson Newman. The oldest rivalry in Tennessee, Harriman and Rockwood, back-to-back, huge rivalry games. Really looking forward to this one. So let's take a break. It's Harriman and Rockwood tomorrow. It's Webb and Grace tonight on FCA's Rivalry Thursday, brought to you by Covenant Health. We'll lay kickoff is when we come back.
Hey guys, we got a special guest coach today. Catholic alum, Tennessee great, Cooper Mate.
Thanks, Coach. Let's see what your boys got.
That's it. Drop.
Hey, bring it up. Nice work today, man. Y'all hungry? Yeah. We got some Auburn's. Let's eat. Auburn's. Real comfort, real food, real good.
More fingers, Mr. Mays?
Yes, please.
Hi, I'm Laura Ash. I'm a State Farm agent here in West Knoxville. I love to serve all of East Tennessee for all of your home, car, life, and business insurance. If you need anything insurance related, give us a call at 675-0888.
I'm Tennessee basketball player JP Estrella. Let me give you a tour here of the offices at Knoxville Smiles. Dr. Costa is placing implants with a robot, and it's all done digitally. There's no guessing with this since it's all robotic. Dr. Wilco is the newest addition to the office. He loves to research the latest and greatest in technology, so the other doctors go to him for the newest product information and techniques. Dr. Malone is building teeth in the mouth. To him, cosmetic bonding is more like artwork. He does this without cutting your teeth down. It's all about building them up. Guys, we still have a problem. Y'all have a bigger chair?
What's up, guys? It's Devin Driscoll, owner of D1 Sports Training with locations in Hardin Valley and Blount County. If you're looking to take your athlete's sports performance to the next level or increase your overall sports performance and fitness, reach out to us at one of our locations in Hardin Valley or in Blount.
The following live sports broadcast is brought to you by Pac-Man HD Productions.
What a gorgeous night for football here at Grace Christian right off Oak Ridge Highway as the Rams have made their way out onto the field undefeated on the season. A massive test tonight as the Webb Spartans have had success in this series over the last few years. But the Spartans come in looking for win number one. Grace Christian trying to avoid loss number one on FCA Rivalry Thursday, brought to you by Covenant Health. Mark Packer along with Eric Kane in the middle, Austin Price over there. I tell you what, before we get to our key players, because I believe we've got Justin Price ready down on the sideline, let's go to Emily Ray Cochran. Matt Price is on the sideline.
Coach, how do you contain and limit a guy like Shavar Young tonight?
I mean, I don't think you contain great players like him, man. He's a motivated player, high level. I mean, our biggest thing is we got to take care of what we can control, and then when we do have opportunities to get him on the ground or make a plays, we got to take advantage of that and try to do it.
Thanks, Coach. Good luck tonight.
Yeah, talk about the key players tonight. We will start with Shavar Young, obviously, Eric.
Yeah, he's got to be the focal point for the Grace defense. Shavar Young, the Clemson commit, he does a little bit of everything for Webb offensively. He can line up at quarterback, wide receiver, had over 200 yards on the ground last week against Lakeway. He will be the best athlete on the field, so Grace has got to keep him contained.
As for the Grace Christian Rams, Parker Whitaker's got to have a good game tonight. 1 tackle for loss, a couple of PBUs. He's got to play well. 15 total tackles on the year, including 1 sack.
First quarter is brought to you, as always, by OEB Law. Let them turn your wreck into a check. Great crowd here tonight. Great atmosphere. I mean, the place is rocking. I can't even hear myself think here tonight.
You really can.
Grace won the toss. They have elected to receive. A lot of people will defer to the second half, but not Grace. They want the football, and they want it early. An interesting stat that you mentioned about Webb.
They've only been able to force 1 punt in the first 4 games. Defensively, they have struggled. 1, which means they've got to get turnovers if they're not going to force punts. So this is a big start to this game. Grace looking to jump out early, get some momentum. We'll see if Webb is able to kick it right here and keep it away from J.B. Stinson, number 33, or Jace Ballard at number 2.
You got to look at Don Mahoney, the head coach for the Webb Spartans, and boy, this would be a huge win for his program if he can get it. Spartans will pick the football up inside the 20, and they have a crease. Boy, nice
good tackle.
tackle.
Greg Tate III might have saved at least a couple more yards. Might have saved the touchdown there. Great open field tackle.
So the Grace offense will come out. Hudson Burnett comes out. Jace Ballard is somebody you'll keep your eye on. But obviously they've made changes because of the quarterback position. Cooper Brayman is the starter, and he's had pretty good numbers in this run and shoot system, I think may be a way that you say it.
Yeah, they're going to need to run the football, take the pressure off him. He's had some success. He can throw the deep ball a little bit, but they're going to try to run the football, obviously.
Looking straight into the sun to get things going, and the Rams right up the middle, breaking tackles into the secondary, still running into the clear, trying to be caught from behind on play number 1 inside the 5-yard line. And welcome to what this game could be.
J.V. Stinson is a thrill a minute, and he's quicker than a hiccup. We'll get away and get him out of the way. All the adjectives early. Watch how tough he runs, though, for a guy who's about 5'5". He is Darren Sproles made over Eric Kane.
No, he is, and the balance is they're going to go hurry up here and into the end zone for a touchdown. That didn't take long.
Fireworks only 26 seconds into this game. 6-0 Grace. Just that quickly.
Stinson is the younger brother of Terrion Thomas, who was their 1,000 guy a year ago. Terrion out for the year with a foot injury. JV steps in. He's just a freshman. In this game a year ago, he had a huge run set to end the game. Fumbled, ball hit off his knee when he was running in. They were still able to hold on. Tonight, he starts this one just a little bit better than he last encountered the Spartans.
Well, we have games where we think there's a chance this could be one of those high-scoring affairs. This was one coming in as Stinson gets in for the touchdown. And for Webb, they're going to have to answer over and over again because it does not feel like they're going to get too many stops of this Grace offense.
No doubt. And again, you got to go to your guy. We talked about him already at the top of the broadcast and the pregame show, Shavar Young. Shavar Young's got to be involved often. They've got to mix some things up, find different ways to get him the football. But you're right. You're not going to make a lot of stops defensively. At least it doesn't appear that way. You got to cash in when you get the football. They've got to answer back.
The one thing Grace has done a much better job of this year is the special teams. A year ago, they couldn't kick it in bounds, or they would give up huge kick returns, which would allow teams to start around midfield. They've got a kicker this year, much more confident in him. He is doing a decent job of getting touchbacks. It's not every time, but it's a good portion of the time, which limits the opposing team's starting field position as we see that guy back deep ready, hoping they don't get a touchback right here.
Well, a two-play, 66-yard drive including a 65-yard run by Stinson on play number 1.
I was trying to talk about Stinson there, and they went hurry up and got him in the end zone. You mentioned Darren Sproles. He's so compact. He's so hard to bring down. He's a load. But, again, he's got the speed, and you saw it there on that play.
Low center of gravity, and maybe the most confident kid on this field.
Yeah.
Confidence just oozes.
So here's the question. What does Grace do on the kickoff? Do they just pooch it short?
And they are. I'm talking about them get touchbacks, and they go pooch kick.
Is that an onside kick?
Oh, that's a good bounce.
I mean, if you're Grace, you're like, we'll give it to you at your 47 rather than give Zero a chance to take it to the house.
I don't like that. I would.
You wanted a bounce. You got a bounce. Just wasn't high enough. But for Webb, it needs to answer back. Great field position there at the 48.
So a week ago in a 35-34 loss to Lakeway, Gage Porter had a nice night on the season, great numbers, but it was Shavar Young left, Shavar Young right, Shavar Young up the middle, you name it. Zero did it. Play number 1, they will take a shot, and they'll look to the near side, and he'll make the catch. Touchdown. Welcome to the game. 53 yards. We've played 3 plays. We have 2 touchdowns. That's Greg Tate the third.
It was a great defense. The DB turned around and batted up. The problem is it went right to Tate.
There's a flag on the near side of the field. Is this a sideline warning?
Sideline interference against Grace. This one is their warning.
We have a sideline warning against Grace.
That really would have been bad if they'd run into CB45, who wears the stripes on Friday nights, and it was his fault. Watch the bounce on the pass. Well covered.
And ball just slightly underthrown, but gave him a chance, well covered. And as Austin pointed out, unfortunately, the deflection goes right into the hands of Greg Tate. 3rd touchdown of the year.
Kick is up, and it is good. Game tied at 7. Got to get our business in when we can. A message from Covenant Health.
What does strength in numbers mean to you? At Covenant Health, it means we see nearly 2.2 million visits annually. It means our 13,000 dedicated experts are all working together for a common goal. With over 150 locations throughout East Tennessee, you'll always find an open door to care, because we are committed to being the first, best, and strongest choice for the one number who matters most. You. Covenant Health. Let our strength be yours.
You know, if you look at the touchdown, actually well covered. Defender gets to it as Hudson Burnett gets his hand on the football. But a nice bounce and a touchdown, and we're tied at 7.
No matter, we got to have room to work.
It's a fun start to this football game. A couple of explosive plays, one on the ground, one through the air.
Number 33, J.B. Stinson, and number 2, Jace Ballard.
Of course, Webb was aided in the short field, though. We got to remember that, the failed onside kick there.
I love that Stinson has the glasses on, like he's like Eric Dickerson back there.
And they'll kick this one deep, which will be into the end zone. Well, we'll act like this is the first drive and get the offensive starters in, brought to you by Food City. We didn't have a chance the first drive.
Yeah, watch big number 74, Will DeLong, offensive lineman. Indiana's looking at him. Again, we talk about Jace Ballard, 9 touchdowns on the year, 5 receiving, 3 rushing, and then a 95-yard kick return a year ago. Caden Weber, also a kid that's very capable, along with the Perky kid at wide receiver.
Yeah, you mentioned Will DeLong, Caden Gang, that right side of the line. They love running behind that right side.
It's interesting, for the first time, you've got that Colossal Productions portable Jumbotron on the far side. They've got a Jumbotron on the way here, just don't have it yet.
There he goes.
Well, okay. This is what we're going to have all night long. This one inside the 25-yard line, and guess who it is? It's J.V. Stinson, the freshman, who's gone over 100 yards on 3 carries.
Again, going behind that right side, pull the left guard, and then he hit that second level, and it was looking like he was gone. Drew Johnson able to kind of make him stutter a little bit.
They do know this is a football game and not a track meet, don't they?
Brayman comes out, or is that? He's at the top of the screen. Ballard now, a little wildcat package here between he and Stinson, which makes him really dangerous.
Oh, yeah. Stinson at 121 yards already, 3 carries. Texas Math says he's averaging 40 yards a carry. Ballard off right tackle and will finally be corralled inside the 20. Let's set up the defense before there's another touchdown. And this is a much maligned defense that's going to have to figure out how to get some stops.
Yeah, I'd say maybe one of the strengths in the secondary, Austin, Shavar Young. You've got Greg Tate back there. But those big boys up front, Gabriel Gonzalez, Jake Rogers, Will Overton, they got to get a push on that offensive line.
Raymond, the quarterback, Stinson to his left, 3 receivers near side. A check with Lee. They'll look over to the sideline. And as has been well documented, Justin Price, the head coach, stays somewhere else during plays. Got trouble in the backfield. Brayman going to slide down at the 21. Justin Price, who calls the plays, is up in the press box.
On the carry.
A little unorthodox. Davey Gillum. Does Davey Gillum still do that?
No, he doesn't do it anymore.
He used to do that for a long time, yeah.
Yeah.
By the way, good look at Deron Taylor, number 6 for Webb. They've got to get a stop, a 3rd down and 8.
I would venture to say this is 2 down territory from here for Grace.
So you don't have to get it all right here if you're Grace. Certainly like to.
I'll hand it off to Stinson. Following blockers
Good
cutting
block.
back inside. He will get the 1st down near the 10-yard line.
Grace pulled the left tackle, Colton Brooks. Pulled him to the right side. Stinson waited on him. He had that kick out block, and it's opened up that hole for the 1st down run for Stinson. There's the block. There's the 1st down.
1st down, they'll give it to Ballard around right end, and he'll just run out of space and into our signs. Talk about turning a wreck into a check. They run over the OEB law sign.
Yeah, there's a flag.
Yeah, well, the flag should have been there because he slammed him down when they were out of bounds. I think that it may be on Grace for coming in there at the end.
Obliterated my sign. Don't worry about it, Ann and JP at One Day Signs and Manners will get me taken care of.
Nowhere for the signs to go. Tight quarters on the sideline. All right, that's something you got to watch out for.
Yeah, they've fallen and they can't get up.
After the play, personal foul, number 54, defense. Half the distance to the goal. That's enough. That's not. It'll be 3rd down.
And Ballard here on the white, and I think they got the number wrong. But once you're on that white, he's got to ease up a little bit. And you're right, Austin. It was the sling at the end. He was already out of bounds.
He's talking about being 3rd down. It should only be 2nd down.
They're all setting, I guess, huh?
And they called it against Grace. So he originally called it away. That's what I'm saying. He got him for the guy that came in there late.
So it was Caden Gain, the right tackle, 54. Okay,
yes.
The number makes sense now.
So how they've got it marked now would be a 2nd down and about 23.
2nd down. All right, he just corrected himself. That's good officiating. They got together. They talked about it.
It happens.
It happens, absolutely. And that's good officiating. They'll communicate.
2nd down, and they'll officially call it 24. So does Brayman, the sophomore quarterback, take a shot, or do they just hand off and see if Stinson can pick up 24? No, they'll take a shot. Throw it across the middle. Receiver breaks wide open. Touchdown.
Caden Weber, the question is, he just fumbled. They ruled it a fumble. Fumbled it into the end zone.
Caden Weber makes the catch. They'll call fumble before he crosses the lane, and Webb will take over the football.
He was wide open, too. Playing zone coverage.
Great throw by Brayman. The same pass a week ago. And that's a great job by Shavar Young knocking it out.
Now, what's he saying?
It'll be 1st down from the 20.
Yep. Fumbled it into the end zone.
So it'll be a fumble recovery, touchback, Webb 1st and 10 from the 20.
Shavar Young with the strip.
So, guys, we had the angle there that showed it was a good call.
Yeah. Good ball, good play. Good defensive play.
Wow, mark that one down. That's how they get a stop.
Yeah, there you go. Again, takeaways, right? I mean, you got to go get the football sometimes.
So the Webb offense will take over at the 20. They've had one play. It was for a touchdown, inside handoff. And we'll quickly try to set up the offense for you. They got some youth over there on the offensive side.
You got the twins, Gabriel Gonzalez, Braden Gonzalez up front. You got another freshman at right tackle, and Jamil Thompson. And if you're Grace, going to be dialing it up defensively, trying to confuse those rookies.
3 ninth graders starting. Beautiful night brought to you by Gatlinburg Sky Park. You got the sunrise breakfast. Beautiful facility up there in the mountains at Gatlinburg Sky Park. Gain of 2 yards, 2nd down and 8.
They'll throw it here.
They'll look to throw, has some time. Boy, nice lively arm for the first down. And he finds his big receiver, Javon Durrell. Set up the defense for you, and then we'll settle into the broadcast. Got some talent back there.
Linebacker Jackson Coffey, probably the best defensive player. Caden Weber, maybe the most productive defensive player. A couple linebackers in this 4-2-5 scheme.
Watch when Webb has 44 in the backfield, which is big Jackson Walters, the tight end. That's a dead giveaway that they're going to throw the football. He's in there as an extra pass protector, which is what he was last time.
Already Shavar Young is lined up in the slot at running back and out wide.
High snap, they'll get it to Young. Inside handoff, and the Rams are there. And by the way, the Smoky stat stuff for tonight, we went a little different, and we went on the defensive side because I wanted to make Eric proud. It's not always about the offense. Sometimes it's about the linebackers.
Yeah, averaging over 10 tackles per game, couple TFLs. Got to give those defenders some love.
Yeah, see, I saw you kind of just perk up there a little bit. Yeah! Linebackers never get love. Splits Shavar Young out.
Again, this is the big blocking fullback.
2nd down and 9. They'll throw the opposite direction, and the Spartans, a play call by former Tennessee tight end Chris Brown, who's the offensive coordinator. They'll get the first down.
Yeah, so far just kind of giving what Grace's defense is giving them, right? Just, soft, high percentage throws. They're playing a cushion off the ball, and that's when you lull the defense in, and then you try to hit a guy like Shavar Young over the top later in the game.
Don Mahoney talking about Chris Brown, that they've had a relationship for a long time together, and he's really enjoying getting to work with him back to college days. 1st down and 10. They'll get it to Young right between the tackles. I don't really understand Chris Brown. Sorry, I'm going to question my co-host on the Locker Room Show. If you've got Shavar Young, I'd really like to get him outside the tackle box and use his elusiveness.
No doubt. I think, again, they've been moving him around a little bit, but they've been dealing with some injuries in the backfield and haven't utilized him as a running back a lot of the time.
We'll look at Don Mahoney. Spent some time around the Tennessee staff also.
Yeah, was Tennessee's offensive line coach for Butch Jones for several years.
Spent some time at the Sports Animal as a color broadcaster on Friday night game of the week.
And I'll add in an all-around good guy. Flag comes in from behind.
And this is what, if you're Webb, you can't handle.
Offense, number 55. 5-yard penalty. Down.
5-yard penalty. Replay the down.
So I'm going to say something. I got to run the audio board on Rivalry Friday a couple weeks ago when we had West and Central, and I had the referee mic'd up, and I was so tempted to just turn it up on the air and listen to conversations, but I didn't. It was kind of fun. The audio board was there, and I just kept turning it down.
It's like the boss, never done one of those jobs before. Yeah, you sent us a picture. It was funny.
Yeah, it was my first chance. This is great.
Because Austin and I kept on saying, turn it up, turn it up.
Yes, I sent a picture and said, I will. 2nd down and 15, looking to throw across the middle. No flag on that one. They'll call that good timing, which I would agree with.
A good play right when the ball was there by Hudson Burnett.
Grace now with a chance to get off the field, and as you talked about good timing, it was as Hudson Burnett comes through and makes a nice play. Burnett, who I believe was at Halls a year ago.
Third down and 14 at the 40.
Shavar Young in the slot, top of your screen.
And a timeout taken here. We will take it with them. We got 5:50 to go first quarter. Game tied at 7. It's like watching a pinball machine so far on Rivalry Thursday.
Community banking is about location and much more. It's about family. We reside in your community. We are a part of your community. At Commercial Bank, our commitment extends beyond the walls of our branches. It's displayed each day in the opportunities we provide, the money we give back, and the time we commit, all to help improve the lives of the people, families, and businesses that make our communities great. Commercial Bank, life made better.
Hi, I'm Matt Marshall with Exterior Home Solutions. Hi, I'm Dustin Woodson, also with Exterior Home Solutions. We are now easier than ever to find, right off of I-75 and Merchants Road. It's a new location, but the same trusted expertise in roofing and siding that you've come to trust over the past 25 years. Local quality craftsmanship, licensed and insured. For the best and most trusted name in roofing and siding, scan the QR code on your screen. Exterior Home Solutions, when it has to be the best.
A beacon of hope in a world of high prices. Look to the skies, Knoxville. Super savings is here. Right now, get 0% APR, 0 down, and 0 payments for 90 days on select models, plus 25,000 miles of complimentary maintenance during our Super Summer Sales event.
And don't forget about back-to-school service savings on mobile, pickup, and delivery.
Come see the Super Dealer today at either Ted Russell Ford location.
I still have spots on my glasses, even with the most expensive cleaners.
Whoa, AquaClear can fix that.
If I don't squeegee this, I still see spots.
Are you tired of still seeing spots? AquaClear can fix that.
Faded laundry again?
AquaClear can fix that.
Rivalry Thursday is brought to you by OEB Law, Ted Russell Ford, Carson Newman University, Knoxville Smiles, Commercial Bank, and Exterior Home Solutions. Just past the halfway point in the first quarter between Webb and Grace, a third down and 14 in a game that is tied at 7.
You got trips here, bottom of your screen. Shavar Young is in the backfield here on the 3rd and 14.
They'll swing it out to him to the near side. It's not like Grace wasn't ready for that. And they will corral him back at the 35-yard line.
It might have taken just a minute, but that's what you got to do if you're Grace. You got to, get tons of guys swarming to the football, setting the edge, and just trying to hold them up to allow help to come.
That was a fantastic job of tackling. You're right, because he's so slippery. He's quick, he's elusive, and able to force a punt here.
A beautiful shot as the sun's going down on the horizon. First punt of the night. Good snap, and they will get this one away. High punt into the sun, and the Rams are there for the fair catch at the 32-yard line.
Fergie with the fair catch. It'll be Grace Rams.
Let's get a quick message from our friends at OEB Law.
31.
Being from East Tennessee, you've seen the growth of this school to the place that we're at to now, and I feel like Grace, the community, the campus here is just thriving. Every day of the week there's something going on here. It's awesome to see what God's created here, and that so many people get to take advantage of. It's just about maximizing the individuals, which in turn maximizes the entire team, and the results take care of themselves. And there's no doubt about it that we want to win. I think all coaches do. You want that scoreboard to be in your favor, but this game is so much bigger. So one of the traditions that Grace has started is like a Ram rush, and we walk out of our locker room, walk down to the gate, and when we do that, we try to get all the kids to line up, and kind of make a pathway for our players right before kickoff and right before the national anthem. So the excitement's building. Hey, welcome to Grace Christian Academy, man. We hope you have a good time. It's a great place, and we're excited to host you.
Law for $1,000. Well, there goes Jace Ballard down the sideline, turning on the Jets. He will take it to the house. Webb misplayed this one on the short swing pass, completely overplayed it, and Ballard showed the wheels for the touchdown.
I mean, all Grace has done so far has big played that Webb defense. J.B. Stinson, a couple of big runs, and that is Jace Ballard, formerly of Lakeway, doing it again.
But they're moving a bit, just like that's just a common pass, right? Like it's not like it's throwing deep balls. I mean, he just throws out there and lets an athlete be an athlete. Ballard, who was a track star, looked like it right there.
Yeah, already his 9th touchdown on the year.
10th.
Yeah,
8 on offense, 1 on special teams.
Oh, yeah, you're right.
Extra point is up and good. 2 plays, 68 yards. So the touchdown drives for Grace, a 26-yard drive and a 19-yard drive.
What a combined 4 plays, right?
And those aren't exactly drives.
And the other one, Emily Ray Cochran, was something where Webb was able to force a fumble at the half-yard line. Otherwise, this thing would be really getting out of hand.
Absolutely, guys. Yeah, and this is a back-and-forth game so far right now, but I wanted to talk about a little story off the field, specifically with Grace. We know this is a private school matchup, and faith is very important to both of these squads. Specifically on Grace, 16 players on this Grace roster have been baptized at the school, most while still in high school. Star running back Terrion Thomas, again, he's out for the remainder of the season, but he was the only one to ask head coach Justin Price to do the honors of baptizing him, a special moment since Price isn't even a pastor. Coach Price baptized Terrion a few months back and just said it has brought them so much more close together, and his little brother out there, J.B. Stinson, is doing quite a number on the field, so we'll talk a little bit more about him later as well, but just thought that was such a cute story.
That's a fantastic story.
That's the real game right there.
It is, no doubt, and JB is, again, the most confident kid in this place is J.B. Stinson, and just a freshman. Terrion will be back a year from now, and again, last year he carried the load so much. It's again 1,000. That means he went 1,000 yards receiving, 1,000 yards rushing. I think Grace has got it.
Grace saying they have got the football, and do the officials agree?
We've got it back.
Yeah, and Webb got the football back. Hey, if you've got a student getting ready for the ACT, make sure you keep our friends at Coots Cram Course in mind. The science section is now optional, and December is the final opportunity for over at Tennessee. The next test date, October the 18th. Online, in-person courses. By the way, you can save yourself college tuition by having a great ACT score. Very important.
So the science section is now optional?
Yeah, they've changed the way they've done it.
I mean, not that it would help my score out tremendously, but I would love to not have any science questions on there.
Eric.
Yeah.
You're over 30 years old, dude. None of it matters anymore.
Well,
you're right.
And here's the deal.
If you're high school, it does matter.
It does if you're in high school.
Here's the deal. Coots Cram Course can explain all that to you. Make sure you're prepared when you go. Got pressure from behind. Spartans will throw this one away. Catch is made. Shavar Young at about the 40-yard line.
Fantastic throw with a Grace defender draped on top of him, Eric King.
Yeah, no doubt. And if you're Isaac Solomon there in the backfield, you're saying, I got held. What's going on here? Nearly had a sack. Might have had a sack if he didn't get held, but no flag, and it's a first down. Really good play.
Again, there's 4:24 to go in the first quarter.
Lots happened.
$17 yards on that catch by Young, and at the 40, second down, they'll throw it again. They like Greg Tate. He is a senior as well. Shavar Young gets all the headlines, but boy, Tate is the mashed potatoes to the meat.
No, he is really athletic. They love to, as you saw right there, run some underneath stuff, some hitches, some curls, some drags, and he's got the speed to get over the top as well, and make some really good plays defensively as well, that being Greg Tate the third. Only a sophomore as well.
The passing down here. You can always tell when 44 is in the backfield.
2nd down and 5, and they will. Rolling left, lead block, can run if he wants. Will stop, and then we'll throw this one out. And very nice pass that will get the first down. That's Young.
That's great patience. I mean, just great patience by the quarterback. I mean, nothing was there. Porter kept waiting, and finally, Young cleared enough, and he almost sidearmed one in there to him.
You keep bringing up Jackson Walters getting back in the backfield when it's passing downs to stay there and pass pro. Again, 3 freshmen on the offensive line. I think that's certainly by design.
First down at the 29. Inside handoff. Football
he jumped
comes
on
loose, and he'll hop on it for a 4-yard gain. Maybe
that
5.
ball it just rolled like a baseball. I mean, it didn't take any tricky hops. He was able to jump right on it and had a
watch the bounce.
2nd down.
And
it helped that it went the same direction he was running, right? So like he just had to continue on. He didn't have to change directions or anything like that.
Gain of 4.
The easiest 4-yard gain you'll ever have, where he never really had the ball.
High snap again. Young right up the middle, following his blockers, busting the outside. High stepping, and finally slung down at the 15.
And that Clemson undershirt right there saved a touchdown for Grace.
Held on to by number 63, Michael Royster.
Say, well, these snaps need to get under control. Really good concentration by Porter to get it down, then give it to Young, and the rest is there.
Yeah, he'll have to come out and probably get that orange shirt either cut or taken off, because that's only going to be to his detriment.
I think Clemson will give him another one.
They'll be happy to. First down and 10 at the 15. Inside handoff and just swallowed up.
Jackson Coffee, all-state linebacker. Continue to put on weight, get bigger and bigger.
Untouched. I mean, nobody got a piece of him coming off the
No
edge.
gain on the play, 2nd down.
Young's going to come back in here. Got a 1-play water break.
Longest drive of the night on either squad, either side.
Well, if you took the over 27.5 in the first quarter, you're a touchdown away with under 2 minutes to go on the 7th play of the drive. Gonna look to throw, has time, sends it across the middle, touchdown. That's Javon Durrell as he catches that one for the touchdown, 17 yards.
Wide open. Again, Grace playing zone. Slip inside that corner between the safeties. Nobody's there. A sinking linebacker. Not deep enough. And it was a walk-in touchdown.
Just throws a bullet. Well, but this is the kind of the moment where you're like, we turn our season around right here.
Yep.
You know, right? You're 0-4.
Extra point is up. It is good, and we're tied 14-all. The over 27.5 in the first quarter is hit, and we've still got 1:45 to go. Well, our thanks to Colossal Productions as business is exploding for them. They just bought this, they had this portable Jumbotron for a little bit. They've got another one that's even bigger. I mean, it's a huge one that you guys can rent out at home for a tailgate experience. And you can't do it for Saturday, I'm sure. It's awfully close, but you can try. But you've got other Tennessee home games. You got Tennessee road games. I'm going to end up seeing these guys over at UT working for Vol Network, I'm telling you, because the screen is incredible. Whether it's a wedding, birthday party, tailgate, there's the phone number. Scan the code and make sure you get booked up with Colossal Productions.
Webb able to get a touchback on the last kickoff. We'll see if they're able to do it back-to-back times. Again, it is Ballard back deep and Stinson.
Jaylen Stoultz and Ballard for your Rams.
Spartans will kick this one deep, and it is returnable from the 2-yard line. And out past the 25, and pretty good field position by the Rams as they continue to push the scrum, thinking it's rugby. Hey, our thanks to the official auto partner of the Rivalry brand. Rivalry Thursday, Rivalry Friday, Rivalry Playoffs, Rivalry Showcase. That is Ted Russell Ford. We'll visit with the general manager of the Lincoln store coming up at halftime. 2 locations to serve you of Ted Russell Ford, one of Ted Russell Lincoln. And our thanks to Andy White, Nick White, Dino Cartwright, and all the boys over at Ted Russell Ford.
8105. For any WBLT people out there. Good old Dino.
How many total yards of offense, Joe McNish, do we already have? Okay, sorry. He loves when people call him out, but
his calculator's smoking over there.
Yeah, I want to add this run because here goes Stinson. Another gain of 11 yards.
You'll be shocked to know we broke 2 tackles and got 10 yards.
Results into a Black and Snyder.
You mentioned he played as an 8th grader for this team a season ago.
Yeah, he returned kicks and was a backup tailback. But this year, just so much more of a load he is. Of course, he's having to take it on because Terrion's out.
Yeah.
He was going to do it anyway. It just is more, right?
Think of all the possibilities they could have with both those guys in the backfield next year. One of them in the slot, move them around. Wildcat.
Total offense so far, Grace 211 yards, Webb 134. And on a first down and 10, Webb will come up with the stop right here.
A gain of 3.
Yeah, he was met, and then still took a little while to bring him down.
I mean, he's for a kid that's, you know, we got heights and weights on here. We do
5'6", I believe. 5'5", 160.
5'5", 160. Even if you say he's 170, he's such a load.
350 yards of offense in the first quarter, and we still got another play or two. Or do we?
Well, we do. They got to snap it.
2nd down and 7. Ballard off left tackle. Following Stinson's not his best move. I don't think Stinson's blocking anybody.
And we got one more play because the run out with 1 second to go.
He broke a tackle, and his left guard was right there and just kind of pushed him on. Keep going, keep going.
A man is down on the field for Webb with only the 1 second to go. And a big man, Ron Taylor, going to make his way over to the far side of the field.
And that's tough for Webb. Again, Taylor does a lot for the football team, just a sophomore, but they just don't have a lot of numbers. I mean, Tuesday at practice, they had 19 players at practice. Yeah. They only have 34 on the roster, but 19 available. They've had a rash of injuries and so on and so forth. So losing a player like Taylor for more than even just a play is hard.
At the Commercial Bank Rivalry Showcase presented by Food City coming up Friday night, December the 12th. We'll officially announce where it is next week after I have a meeting with an administration this coming week.
But if you watched last week, you have a good idea.
Probably have a pretty good idea. 3rd down and 3. Inside handoff to Stinson, and he will back his way down inside the 40. And that will take us to the end of one exciting quarter. 1 quarter in the books. 28 combined points. Nobody has the lead on FCA's Rivalry Thursday, presented by Covenant Health.
High school sports is bigger than the players in the game. It's all about communities, screaming fans, the bands, cheer teams, and mascots. Oh, and the dogs. Just like high school sports, OEB Law is all about results. Hi, I'm Tim Elrod, and the OEB Law team is dedicated to giving you the game-winning results you deserve. OEB Law, just results, 546-1111.
Thank you so much for visiting us today. I really appreciate your... What in the world?
for Rivalry Thursday, guys.
Matlock Tire Service and Auto Repair is proud to be celebrating 70 years of serving East Tennessee. That's 70 years of old-school customer service, trustworthy auto repair, and of course, great deals on tires. Each one of our 5 convenient East Tennessee locations feature family-friendly waiting areas, and you can schedule appointments and search for tires right on our website at matlocktireservice.com. Modern convenience, hometown values. For 70 years and counting, Matlock Tire Service and Auto Repair.
What does strength in numbers mean to you? At Covenant Health, it means we see nearly 2.2 million visits annually. It means our 13,000 dedicated experts are all working together for a common goal. With over 150 locations throughout East Tennessee, you'll always find an open door to care, because we are committed to being the first, best, and strongest choice for the one number who matters most. You. Covenant Health. Let our strength be yours.
What's up, guys? It's Devin Driscoll, owner of D1 Sports Training. We know in 2024, convenience is king, so we have locations not just in Hardin Valley, but now one in Maryville, in Farragut, and in Morristown, with more soon to come. So keep an eye out. We want to bring D1 Sports Training to everyone in East Tennessee.
Brought to you by Food City. It's the Ask Coach Heupel Show.
Hello, and welcome to Ask Coach Heupel. I'm your host, Josh Heupel. Jim asks, Coach Heupel, got any tailgating tips? Boy, do I. Jim, did you know Food City's gourmet burgers are handmade in-store by a certified butcher? Saturday is almost here. Are you game day ready? This has been Ask Coach Heupel. With me, Coach Heupel.
Handoff off right now. Look at here. Touchdown. Second quarter is brought to you by Food City. Quickly down to Emily Ray Cochran.
Coach, your offense has had a response for every Grace touchdown, but what does your defense need to do to continue to get more stops?
We need to win first down, and we need to hold the edge better. We're getting too many chunk plays on first down, guys getting out of gaps and just not doing a good job up front and at the linebacker level. We need to get better at that.
All right, thanks, Coach. Good luck.
Yeah, game tied at 14, and defense has been optional so far.
And again, he's not wrong, obviously. Setting the edge. Grace pulls their offensive lineman, their left guard, their left tackle. They got to set the edge, force it back inside, and you see the total yards. Big playing all day long, Austin Price, 231 to 134.
It's really, really impressive what they've been able to do.
Yeah, I think we're flipped on that graphic there. Had a lot on the ground there from Stinson.
First down and 10 at the 40 for Grace.
Stinson's only on pace for 600 now.
And they'll hand it to him right up the gut, and there he goes. Breaking tackles. Marshawn Lynch, get off me. Looking for the end zone touchdown. There is a flag down at the 24. As of now, they're celebrating a 40-yard touchdown, but check the flag.
It's either a face mask down the field or holding on Grace, one of the two. He's saying face mask is what JV is saying. Yes.
So the touchdown will count. The fireworks will go off in the distance. And back to the Stinson stat stuffer train.
Does that put him at 200 yards, Joe? It's got to be close.
Man.
Personal foul, face mask,
13.
defense. Offense is chosen to put it on the ensuing kickoff.
Not even a minute in the second quarter, 2:13.
Shavar Young with the face mask.
Yep, there it is. You can see it.
Oh. Good look, guys. And he just pushes Shavar Young to the ground and says, get off me.
And again, he's going to be here 4 years.
Extra.
I mean, watch out.
And he's not even the starting running back.
Well, no, he is. Terrion last year played running back and receiver. This year, Terrion was just going to be receiver and dabble at running back to spell JV. Again, his younger brother.
You know what this game kind of reminds me of a couple of years ago? A little different, but remember that game, Campbell County Carnes, Deshaun Bishop?
That's and ironically, you know.
Well, the Dance Cheer Spotlight is brought to you by Exterior Home Solutions. And tonight, for Grace Juniors, Kylie, Thalen, Olivia, and Kaylee, congratulations from Exterior Home Solutions, our Dance Cheer Spotlight. Well, our candidate this week for the FCA Next Mile to get him a share of the $40,000 of scholarship money that is up for grabs. Thanks to our good friends at Pilot Miles of Good, as they are funding this whole program, is Levi Spivey of Alcoa. 4-year starter, intern at Cirrus Aircraft, actually has his pilot's license. FCA Huddle captain, 3.63 GPA, and speaking of that, first student in Blount County to earn a PPL. Congratulations and good luck, as he is a candidate. 2 $15,000 scholarships, 2 $5,000 scholarships being awarded by Pilot via the FCA Next Mile.
And Grace will get to kick off.
4 plays, 71 yards. Stinson on the touchdown.
And because of the penalty of the face mask, they get to kick off across from midfield.
Why not onside kick it?
They can get into the end zone now.
Make them drive 80. If I'm Webb, I just keep throwing it. Grace has not shown the ability to really slow you down that way. They were loading the box to keep Shavar Young from beating them on the ground.
Yeah.
So things are open in the passing game.
The seams have been open, yeah.
And our thanks to Bacon & Company for being the official apparel provider of the Rivalry brand. Austin complained that he didn't have but one shirt, so
didn't complain.
They pulled out a navy blue shirt, which is spectacular. It really makes Austin look athletic. It's like an athletic cut shirt. They got it all logoed up. He went and picked it up, and our thanks to Jed and Jack and all the good people over at Bacon & Company. 21-14. Webb going to try to answer. And Shavar Young with 9 yards up the middle.
Well, Campbell Johnson came up from the safety position and really threw his body into trying to make that tackle, and Young just kept going.
Well, he had a huge running start. He came running off the sideline because he wasn't ready for the play, and he just ran straight to the middle of the field. 2nd down and 1. They'll get the first down and a little bit more.
It's the most success they've had running the football to this point.
And again, last week, because of the injuries in the backfield, Young had 200-plus yards against Lakeway. A lot of success.
Webb does get the ball to start the second half. We're starting thinking about the back and forth.
11 minutes to go in the second quarter. We've got about 14 possessions and 11 touchdowns before we get to that point. I mean,
I'm with Eric. The snaps to me are he's corralling them and bringing them in from every which direction. Eventually, that's going to be, I can't get to it.
And as a quarterback, that's the last thing you're trying to think about when you're trying to read the in-man line of scrimmage and, make a read, do all this other stuff.
You talked about it at the start of the broadcast. We mentioned Shavar Young, currently a Clemson commitment. However, recruiting is so different now. SMU coming into the mix, Georgia Tech coming into the mix, and you wonder who follows behind.
Yeah, and again, Clemson's trying to slow the momentum of other teams.
2nd down and 10 at the 40. Rolling out to the right, feeling the pressure, and going to be taken down at the 25.
Jackson Coffey able to get into the backfield and throw down Gage Porter. Huge loss. And again, when Webb was stopped earlier and held to the punt, what happened? They had a penalty. They got behind the sticks. This time they take a sack. They're behind the sticks, way behind the sticks.
And also, that's the best player on defense. I would put a hand on him if he's blitzing through that C gap. Nobody touched him.
You got to get all the way to midfield to pick up a first down. You're back at your 26-yard line.
And this, obviously, they do it a lot. This is when you get the ball to zero in space. Just get it to him, see if he can make something happen.
A loss of 14 yards, a 3rd down and the berm. And they'll go wildcat or empty set or whatever you want to call it. It's not empty set. It's Shavar Young by himself.
Yeah.
Timeout.
I call it the wild youngin'.
There you go.
Webb will take their timeout and talk about it. Take a quick break and a message from our friends at Commercial Bank.
Community banking is about location and much more. It's about family. We reside in your community. We are a part of your community. At Commercial Bank, our commitment extends beyond the walls of our branches. It's displayed each day in the opportunities we provide, the money we give back, and the time we commit, all to help improve the lives of the people, families, and businesses that make our communities great. Commercial Bank. Life made better.
And Commercial Bank, proud title sponsor of the Rivalry Showcase, presented by Food City. And coming up on Friday night, December the 12th, after we are done with crowning state champions and all that good stuff, and right before Christmas, Commercial Bank Rivalry Showcase, year number 5.
I was going to say, we brought up Deshaun Bishop earlier. Tennessee starting running back played in that showcase game a couple years ago.
Yeah, he did. Third down and 24. Porter, the quarterback, will throw this time. Has time. Going to take a shot downfield. Oh, what a nice play as Shavar Young was behind the secondary, but Ballard goes high in the air to bat it away.
That was a fantastic job of playing center field, Eric.
Yeah, you saw him come over, tracking the ball, saw the receiver up the seam, and just went up there and got a hand on the ball. Didn't have to pick it off.
Well, it wasn't Young, it was Durrell who was behind the secondary.
First punt did not travel a great distance. We'll see if they can flip the field here.
Ballard and Perky deep for your Rams.
Second punt of the night. They'll punt this one away, an end-over-end punt that almost again hits a Grace defender as Chris Tolliver almost got hit twice on that play.
Smart punt will be down.
Congratulations, Blake Perky, a senior wide receiver, the Pioneer Scholar Athlete of the night, a 4.17 GPA. And congratulations to that young man from Pioneer Heating and Air. Gorgeous September night for football as Grace will start this drive at the 33, although they haven't really been drives when they've scored. Here he goes again. Here he goes again. There he goes again. Into the secondary. Are they going to catch him? 33 yards to be spun down inside the 10. And this kid may be to 300 before we get to halftime.
It's incredible, man. He's seeing it so well. He's got the first.
He tapped out that time, which means you'll see either Caden Weber or Ballard in the backfield.
The 272, by the way.
Man. And it's Weber. Weber's in the backfield.
Stinson looked over the sideline, tapped his helmet, and said, I need a break, guys. First down and goal at the 8. Inside handoff, following blockers, looking for the end zone, and he'll push his way in. Touchdown. That's Caden Weber. Oh, look at that sight. Is that pretty or what?
I will say this. They're doing all this with their starting quarterback out for the year and their Mr. Do-Everything starting running back / wide receiver out for the year. They've got a sophomore quarterback and a freshman running back, and they're still going up and down the field.
But again, that offensive line, it's an experienced offensive line. They played a lot together, and they're allowing all this to happen.
And they also have Big Will Paisley, who is a mountain of an offensive and defensive lineman who's just a sophomore. He's out tonight. Should be back hopefully next week.
Extra point to make it 28-14. Snap is up, hold is down, and the kick is good. Let's take us a break. Well, no matter who's touching the football for the Rams, they're having success. Up 2 scores.
Media timeout.
Food City, it's the Ask Coach Heupel Show.
Hello, and welcome to Ask Coach Heupel. I'm your host, Josh Heupel. Mandy asks, what stands out to you about Tennessee when you compare it to the other places you lived? Great question, Mandy. Right off the bat, I can tell you those other places don't have a food city. In-house butchers, local produce, it's enough to make you evolve for life. This has been Ask Coach Heupel. With me, Coach Heupel.
Yep, I see your problem here.
So have you been in this business long?
Oh, I've been taking care of Tennessee homes so long, I came up with indoor plumbing.
Wow.
Bears thought I was crazy. You keep it. I always keep a spare. Just in case I need to make peace with the raccoons again.
Oh, raccoons.
This little guy is coming with me. Trust your frontier to Pioneer.
Create unforgettable memories high above the Smoky Mountains at Gatlinburg Sky Park. Step out on North America's longest pedestrian cable bridge and experience views you'll never forget. Explore our brand new hiking trails, perfect for adventures of all ages. Refresh and recharge with a meal from Smoky Mountain Smash on our newest expansion, Clayton's Landing. Gatlinburg Sky Park, where memories rise above it all.
Hey, barbecue lovers. Looking to score a smoking good deal for game day? Well, at Buddy's Barbecue, you can score big with a Feed 10 family pack. Get your choice of meat, 3 sides, and all the fixins'. It's a feast for 10 starting at $71.99. Plus, add smoky wings or loaded nachos for a flavored touchdown. Nothing brings people together like football and barbecue. So swing by one of our drive-thrus or get it delivered and take your tailgate or watch party to the end zone. Only at Buddy's Barbecue. A smoking good deal.
He has time, gonna take a shot, and it'll be picked off. Rivalry Thursday is brought to you by Food City, Matlock Tire, Knoxville Orthopedic Clinic, D1 Training Facilities, and Better Mattress. 7:54 to go in the first half. 28-14, Grace with the lead. And J.V. Stinson, 272 yards on 10 carries.
Averaging a little over 27 yards a carry. Runs of 65, 55, 40, 59.
Even that Jeff County math can get that correct there, Packer.
Pretty incredible.
Yeah, 10 carries, 272 yards. That's a little over 27 yards a carry.
Listen, nobody said there'd be math here, but I got
They get it to the end zone that time. I got to make it start at the 20 again.
Well, let's head down to the sideline again. Booz's Game Night Makeover. And we've got Amber's the hair cutter down there. And Jacob is the junior. And is it Alicia?
Yes.
Okay, what are we doing down here?
Well, we've got him from the stands, and his parents have been cutting his hair this summer. So not a whole lot to do, but we're definitely going to taper him up on the sides.
Okay.
Get the top styled up, and he wants a couple of designs on the sides also.
Like what?
He said 2 lines and a lightning bolt on the other. So.
Hey, Jacob, what are you looking for?
I'm going to get a lightning bolt on the side and a couple stripes.
Stripes. You'll look good out there as a highway construction worker with what you're wearing. Good luck, okay?
Thank you.
All right. We'll check back in at halftime and see what they've done with or to Jacob. By the way, Shavar Young with the nice run for the first down.
Need to get some designs on the side of your head back.
Was that a pop pass?
I didn't see the beginning of the play.
I want to say it was a pop pass.
Man, it feels like those pop passes are becoming so popular at every level, too. See them in high school all the time.
I'm not trying to be Johnny Obvious, but if you're Webb, you got to score every time downfield.
Agreed. Nice job of gang tackling there by Grace. Able to get Tate on the ground.
Tate's had several catches so far.
Yeah, I mean, it's almost automatic 5 yards on that hitch.
Yeah, 4 catches so far for 72 yards. You know, and Porter, who's a senior, has got a nice lively arm.
He does. I agree with that.
Second down and 5, and he'll throw again. Throws this one out.
Wide
nice
open.
catch is made. And out to midfield. Wide open.
He had a guy blocking for him, right into him.
Cullen Heck on the catch. 16 yards and a first down, and Webb zipping downfield.
Both times Webb has been forced to punt tonight is because sack and a penalty. Self-inflicted. Got behind the sticks. Yep. Otherwise, they've done a great job. I think Chris has called a fantastic game to this point.
First down and 10, looking to throw again. Sings it across the middle.
Coffee.
He's been everywhere.
Tate, his 5th catch. And smashed into the new turf here at Grace.
Yeah, he earned that catch right there. Look at that. That's your collision so far.
Joe Newberg collision of the game candidate number 1. Is that what you're saying?
Oh, yeah.
I think this is a spot on the field where you take a shot down the field. Second and 1.
Let's see if you and Chris Brown are on the same page. As Porter, the quarterback, is going to throw this one across the middle. Catch is made. There's what you call a stiff arm by Greg Tate III. He throws the helmet off of Chris Tolliver.
We'll after the play conversations there as well. I think these Grace defensive backs are playing a lot of cushion. They're playing off. And that's why Webb has been able to throw these hitches and quick outs. And I mean, I just keep doing that. You're moving right down the field. Grace going to have to step up a little bit.
What kind of adjustments does your boy Nick Craney make?
Yeah. I might have to text him.
First down, a little bit of a hot pass to Shavar Young using the speed around left end. Cuts back inside, be taken down at the 8. First down and goal for the Spartans. See, that's what I like to do with Shavar Young. I want to get him. He's already trucking when he gets outside the tackle box. Now there's very few guys that can catch him.
And it's really easy passing yards for your quarterback.
Yeah, and I loved that as a quarterback. Here, you take it, hot potato, and I get the stats.
Very misleading. High percentage throws, completion percentage goes up.
Into the D1 red zone, down to the 8-yard line. Porter will look to the sideline, and they check with me as the play clock. They'll have to take a timeout.
Last timeout of the first half.
Yeah, they're out of timeouts as the play clock just ran out.
If you can score here, though, and then get a stop before half, you get the ball to start the second half, you can potentially tie this game up early third quarter.
There's Chris Brown right there making the play calls.
A lot less ground to have to cover for Grace down here. It's a little harder to, do what you've been doing if you're Webb, which means maybe do they run it?
All right, take a look at the season schedule. We hit the halfway point after tomorrow night. Week 5. Well, not quite. I guess technically there's an 11-week season as I look at that. Harriman and Rockwood tomorrow night right here on OEB Rivalry Friday. And then next week, how about the Thursday matchup, Greenville and Sevier County? It's another dual market broadcast as it'll air in Knoxville on the Knox and WBIR+, but also over in the Tri-Cities on the WCYB family of networks on CW.
Yeah. Always exciting.
I think technically the halfway point for us would be after next Thursday's games, but before next Friday.
There you go. There's that Morristown math.
Yes.
I don't know which math is better of you guys, but that was impressive.
It is. It's clearly.
I think anybody's math other than me is better.
Miss Nancy Adams, my 6th grade math teacher. Fantastic.
I've got this thing on my phone called a calculator.
Yeah, so do all the kids now. That's why they can't do it in their head.
It's called Texas Instruments and Packers Day.
T.I. Inspire.
First down and goal. High snap again. Throw this one out. Oh, very well played.
Hold on.
And they'll lose yardage as Shavar Young keeps running all the way back to the 19.
That's the problem. He kept fighting. If he had just kept going, he kept fighting. So now all of a sudden it's way back there.
Yeah. That's really, really well played. I think that was Campbell Johnson, the safety, flying over the top.
What was going to be about a loss of 1 or 2 turns into a loss of 7 or 8 right there when he kept trying to go.
And you were first and goal at where were we? The
8.
The 8, and now second and second down from the 19.
Here's the thing. I like the fight that I see in Shavar Young. If I'm a college coach at Clemson, SMU, Georgia Tech, I love that fight.
Oh, yeah.
Go get him.
Second down and goal at the 19. Throw across the middle. And off the hands of Dury. Very well played by the Grace secondary. And now you start thinking, if you're Webb, golly bum, is it 4-down territory when we've got 19 yards to go?
I think the way the game has been played, you can't afford to try a field goal. Now, they got a kicker that they trust, but again,
3 doesn't do you any good.
Yeah, I agree. You know, once Grace gets the football back, Stinson's going to go for 80. At least that's what it feels like. So just make it 4th and goal and manageable here. Don't have to get it all.
So they'll look to throw. Has a little time. Now can run if he wants, and he will. Uses the wheels. Cuts back inside, and the 4th down will be inside the 10 at the 9-yard line.
You're back to around the original line of scrimmage. Again, not ideal that it took so long to get back here, but it sets up a manageable, but it does look like Webb is going to go for the 3.
I mean, y'all acted like it was just an absolute given. It was 4-down territory.
The way the game is being played right now.
Yeah, I mean, you've not stopped him one time except for forcing a fumble at the half-yard line.
Clay Foltz, 2 of 4 on field goals on the year.
26-yard field goal from the left hash to cut it to 28-17.
Oh, man. Oh, how did he miss that?
The Rams should have had the block as Ballard was right there.
He overran it.
How did he miss that?
He ran right past it. That's hard to do.
Take a quick break. Speaking of Carson Newman, coming up on the Carson Newman halftime report, a Matlock kick for tires just got the name Colby Gage, I believe it is. Actually, no bands tonight. Ted Russell Ford interview. You've got the Exterior Home Solutions. CB45 says, which has been a smashing success. And both Quayu Graham of Harriman, John Webb of Rockwood going to join me in the broadcast booth to talk about tomorrow night's game, the oldest rivalry in Tennessee, Harriman and Rockwood tomorrow night.
Got to play referee
on OEB Rivalry Friday.
Will we be able to hear what CB45 says? That's the real question.
I don't know. It's pretty loud down there. Well, look who's deep.
Yeah, he and Ballard both back deep, and depending on which way they kick it to.
This doesn't count towards stats.
No.
Not to his rushing yards, no. Total yards.
That one
won't matter.
I don't think. Nope.
I think he's rested up. Remember, he had to tap out after that last long run, and the play goes out. Weber gets into the end zone.
Well, I'll do some Texas math here. After a 9-play, 81-yard drive for Webb, ended up in a 26-yard field goal. He's at 272 right now. If he scores on the next play, he's over 350.
That's accurate.
I'm just throwing it out. I'm just saying, with what we've seen out of him so far, why would it surprise anybody?
It wouldn't.
We might have to add freshmen to the Commercial Bank Rivalry Showcase. I mean, that would make it interesting.
Technically, you can.
I think we can, actually.
Yeah, you can now. They changed the rule on all those All-Star games.
They'll fake to him and almost overthrew the receiver. Look out. $20 on play number 1.
I mean, if you're Grace, you have plenty of time.
I mean, I would want to run a little clock here. Don't give Webb a chance to get the ball back.
Yeah. But again, these scoring drives have
Stoppage comes in before the play.
Timeout.
Timeout.
And a timeout taken by Grace with 3:26 to go.
Timeout.
Well, another great look. Gatlinburg Sky Park. Mountains are calling. They got the sunrise breakfast out there at Gatlinburg Sky Park. And our thanks to them for all they do to support what we do. Mark Packer along with Eric Kane, Austin Price up in the broadcast booth. You know, a lot of times calling Thursdays and Fridays now, I don't have much of a voice on Saturday morning. After all of
Dee Dee says thank you, right?
She really does. After all, she'll be out of town. Out of all of the touchdowns we've had so far, I might lose my voice before tomorrow's Harriman-Rockwood game.
Been a lot of action. Been fun. JV Stints has been fantastic.
Yeah, just both teams. A lot of big plays.
Yeah.
You've had some stops, obviously, at least for Grace. And, you know, but both teams have had some dynamic playmakers make dynamic plays.
I feel the presence of Rockwood's John Webb and Harriman's Quayu Graham up here in the broadcast booth as they're comparing notes and ready to throw down before tomorrow night's rivalry game, Rockwood and Harriman on Rivalry Friday. A 60-yard touchdown here would put him over 330. I'm just saying this is what he's been tonight. They'll hand off up the middle, and the Spartans are there for the tackle.
You say all that. That's probably his shortest run of the night.
Now he had the 1-yard touchdown.
Oh, that's true. That's true. That is true.
I do love the Eric Dickerson look. It is a throwback for me. Having been from the Dallas-Fort Worth area, old Southwest Conference days, I was at TCU and Eric Dickerson was over at SMU, and the death penalty hadn't happened yet because of the Black Trans Am. Yeah, he was good. They'll hand off to Stinson again. Based in tackles, breaking tackles, running over defenders, and for a 5'9" kid, he is quicker than a hiccup and more powerful than a locomotive. Actually, 5'6", excuse me. I was trying to be generous, but it was a little too much.
I think it's more impressive. I mean, the way he runs, low center of gravity, and runs with pop.
Again, it's just he's so compact, man. He's so hard to bring down.
They'll play fake here. Was that a backward pass? If it was, they've got to mark it back here where it went out of bounds.
I'm not, Justin.
I think they're calling it incomplete pass, but it was close.
2:30 on the clock. Grace has 2 timeouts.
Webb gets the ball to start in the second half. And if you're Webb, 28-17 looks so much better with a chance to make it 28-24 than 35-17.
Or 35-24. Look to throw, has time, throws this one across the middle, and boy, how about Ballard going up to make that one? Not really sure what the hand motion was, but
that's all the kids do.
This safety's got to come up a little bit, and way too much. Again, the seam for both teams, the seams have been open all night long. 23
yards across the middle. They'll go to Stinson. He'll be taken down from behind by big number 77. That's Marvin Hickey.
Really good play, backside. Nobody got a hand on him. Nobody squeezed him down. Clean release and able to chase him down for a TFL. Or a no gain, actually.
Extra deep where he's got that.
Second down and 10. No gain on the play.
Clock's rolling down to 140.
Oh, they were trying to throw. Ballard thought about throwing the football and then will spin down to the 16-yard line. Flag comes in at the end of the play at the 14.
Hey, let's play ball, boy. That's cheap.
See, this is where I would turn the mic up if I was running the audio. No, I'm just kidding, Josh. Josh runs audio, does a great job.
Personal foul, face mask, number 1, defense.
half the distance to the goal. That'll be first down.
So Greg Tate the third, and that is a costly penalty. Again, under 130. Now you're inside the 10.
By the way, I'm sitting here talking about Stinson looking like Eric Dickerson. My friend Wes Sperling, who I call some basketball games with, referee together, says, how about Chuck Muncie? Okay, that's when you know you're dealing with an old soul.
Ballard still back there at quarterback.
The one thing they've not done a whole lot is have Ballard hand off. I mean, Ballard's been back there. He's pretty much just went with it.
Still got the quarterback Cooper Brayman at wide out here, bottom of your screen.
It's smart to knock the rest of the first half off here. Do not give Webb any chance to have any kind of real time.
And he got 2 timeouts, so. Oh, man.
Quarterback would keep it himself. Touchdown.
The entire Webb defense went to the right following Stinson. Can't blame them. And that opened up like the Red Sea.
Wouldn't you?
Of course I would. That was about the easiest touchdown I think Jace Ballard's ever scored in his career.
Yeah, and Ballard kind of does his hands like Michael Jordan did in the finals against Portland. He's like, nobody even touched me.
I mean, somebody touched him at the goal line, and that was it. You have that type of presence as a running back, and it can just create.
To the play, we have an equipment violation, number 1. This is a warning.
I would say he took his helmet off. If I had a betting man, that's what it sounds like when you talk about equipment violation.
Next point is up. And it is good, 35-17. Emily Ray Cochran, good grief, we've got a track meet.
Hey guys, yeah, talk about a proud older brother moment. Terrion Thomas is just all smiles down here on the sidelines, watching his little brother JV Stinson just ball out on this field tonight. I think he's almost got 300 yards before the half, and it's something really cool to witness. Just obviously Terrion being out for the season is such a blow for this team, but to have JV come in on short notice as a freshman and do what he's been able to do has just been so impressive. And he actually calls his older brother Coach T sometimes, so this is a very special moment for this brotherly family.
Yeah, fantastic first half by that young man, as he has been a dynamo. He and Ballard we said who's going to be Batman. They're trying to find Batman. Give me a superhero duo, because, I mean, they're back and forth.
You got it in, the word dynamo. I was wondering when you were going to use it. There it was right there. 8 plays, 80 yards in 2:55. Ballard with the touchdown, 35-17.
I was going to say 8 plays by design. They took this clock all the way down to 45. They did a great job. Great coaching there by the Price brothers.
But here's your mistake.
Running 20 seconds off the clock before that touchdown.
You left Webb with too much time. Returnable from the 25-yard line out to the 35.
You did leave him with a lot of time. 39 seconds. They can go. The way they've thrown it around, they can go and get a score here.
No timeouts left.
Yeah, correct.
So it could have been.
If you can just tackle them in bounds short of the first down marker, it's going to. And at the high school level, they don't snap it that fast. So.
Yeah, I mean, you're looking at it could have been about 130, but it started about 40.
Ball's at home the next 2 Saturdays. 12:45 this week. 4:15 the following week. Actually on the road at Mississippi State, week after next. Food City, your tailgating headquarters. Place the order online. They'll have you ready for that game this Saturday against UAB.
I was going to go with it.
Yeah, I saw how you were trying to practice.
He saw me in the reflection of the mirror.
Yeah.
I was like, nope.
I don't know if I'm going to need you guys anymore. First down at 10. And we'll turn the corner, pick up 3 yards, but lose 10 seconds.
Forced out of bounds.
They get out of bounds.
Down 7.
Next Friday night, of course, tomorrow night, Harriman at Rockwood. Next Friday, Bearden and Farragut throw out the records, which they'll be happy to. throw out the records. If Bearden and Farragut play, it means something.
I think it's a really pivotal game for Bearden tomorrow night against Hardin Valley.
Yeah. Second down and 7. Shavar Young to his left, and they need something to happen. And Shavar Young says, how about this? Using the speed to the outside and taken out at the 41-yard line with 20 seconds to go.
I mean, even if you're able to get down here and get a field goal, make it 35-20, it makes it a 2-score game instead of a 3-score game.
Yeah. Watch the vision. Zip bug it to the outside. Get a nice block by Tate.
Just to get a shoestring there to knock him out of bounds.
Again, at this point, you have to get tackled either for a first down or an incomplete pass. You cannot get tackled short of the line to gain, or this clock will run out. 20 seconds at the high school level. It's hard to get 2 plays off.
But Grace is playing the epitome of what you call soft. Throw this one to the left side, pick up a quick 5 yards.
Attacking the boundary, staying free in the middle of the field.
I mean, to your point, if you throw it in the middle of the field, you might get in field goal range, but are you going to be quick enough to get up on the ball and spike it?
No, you won't be.
Not unless you pick up a first down where the clock would stop.
Even then, you've got to be pretty quick. Second and 5, 15 seconds to go. 3 receivers top of your screen. That's the way he'll look. He'll throw this one out. Catch is made by Young down the sideline out at the 26. It would be a 43-yarder from here.
Long on the season for Clay Foltz is 35 yards.
Actually, they'll give him the 24. So it would be 41 from here. Is that our crew doing the woohoo? Loud. 9 seconds to go, no timeouts left. You can't run the football. And at this point, you've got to get out of bounds.
And attack the sidelines again.
Porter looking to throw unless he just takes a shot. Got to get rid of the football. Can't run if you're going to get out of bounds, and he will.
Yeah, he got out.
He got out with 1 second to go. Yeah, he got out with 1 second to go, and the referee will say 1 second to go. He's holding up one finger saying stay here. And that will give them a field goal attempt from the 17 of a 34-yard field goal.
And again, his long on the season, this is Clay Foltz, 35 yards.
So he's just on the edge of making the Matlock kick for tires.
He is.
.34 yards left hash. Field goal is up, and it is good.
And Ballard again,
right
so
there.
Close.
And a little bit of momentum for Webb. As you've mentioned, Webb gets the football to start the second half, and it's a 2-possession game now.
Goes back to Shavar Young, that big play, gain of 20 to even have them an opportunity to find some points.
So we're going to work on the Matlock kick for tires as we're running everybody out onto the field. We've got the Matlock family with us. Emily Ray Cochran is down there, and we've got a young man who we think has a chance to make it. Hey, listen, Emily Ray, we've had success. We've had a couple of winners this year.
Hey guys, yeah, thanks. I'm here with Jill from Matlock. Jill, what has this partnership just meant over the past 5 weeks to have with Rivalry Thursday?
It's a big deal for us. Community's huge. We like to get involved in the community in football. We don't have a kicker out here yet, which is great news for me. Although he just showed up, so here we go.
Yeah, I'm excited. Do you guys think he's going to make the field goal? Yeah. What do you think? Yeah. You think he's going to make it? Yeah. Yay! Think he's going to make it? All right, Colby, what's your confidence level, scale 1 to 10?
I'd say probably 7 or 8.
Have you ever kicked a field goal before?
Yeah, I've
All right, let's see if you can do it.
Sounds like a setup to me.
I was about to say, yo, I've done this a time or 12.
Going up, getting the ball the way he wants it.
Oh, he's stepping it on.
Getting lined up.
Yeah, he is. That's a dead ringer giveaway. Swing on the leg.
Joe's giving away some tires tonight.
I think this will be the third time this year.
Oh! That's okay, Colby. Good try. Hey, guys, the Rams are up 35-20. That's our halftime score, and the Carson Newman halftime report is next.
Matlock Tire Service and Auto Repair is proud to be celebrating 70 years of serving East Tennessee. That's 70 years of old-school customer service, trustworthy auto repair, and of course, great deals on tires. Each one of our 5 convenient East Tennessee locations feature family-friendly waiting areas, and you can schedule appointments and search for tires right on our website at matlocktireservice.com. Modern convenience, hometown values. For 70 years and counting, Matlock Tire Service and Auto Repair.
Knoxville Smiles depend on us to make you smile better. Knoxville Smiles, are you happy with your smile today? Knoxville Smiles, we're all about smiles.
Hey Lance, what makes you smile?
Pancake blocks.
For most of us, our most valuable possession is our home. Well, they say that if you want to increase equity in your home, increase its value, the best way to do it is by renovating your kitchen. So after living in our home for 20 years, we decided to spruce up the kitchen. We made a business decision we call Gray Hodges. Look, if it's the biggest business decision that you make when it comes to your home, don't take a chance. Call the professionals, the people that I trust at Gray Hodges.
Well, time now for the Carson Newman halftime show. As if you like offense, you like the first half. Defense optional tonight, 35-20. Grace has the lead over Webb. And welcome the two guys. They haven't thrown down in the booth yet. Kwayu Graham, head coach of Harriman. John Webb, head coach of Rockwood. John, this guy's new to the Harriman-Rockwood rivalry game. I know he's looking forward to it. What can you tell us about what we're going to see tomorrow night?
Well, I mean, it's a big rival. It's been going on consecutively since 1924. And, you know, I know Coach Graham has been in the area, so I know he's heard all about it. And I'm sure he's heard a ton about it this week, I would assume. So, it's just a big rival for both schools.
So what have you heard about it?
That is a big rivalry. It means a lot to not just the team, the schools, but to both communities.
Yeah. Tell me about your team. I know you're young. We can't give away anything, you to him or you to him. We'll smile about it, but I know you're young.
Well, we're young as far as experience. But I tell my kids all the time, excuses excuse you not doing what you're supposed to do.
Yeah.
So us being young has nothing to do with what we're going to do or try to do before, at the beginning of the season, and even this game Friday. It has we just going to go out there and play football.
John, you've been around a long time. You've kept it basic at Rockwood. I was over the other day visiting with Kwayu about the Rivalry Showcase, and I looked up on the board and I saw his keys to building a program, and number one was drive to school. That was the first thing. Sometimes you just got to keep it real with the kids, don't you?
Well, you really do, and especially, I've been going through it the last couple of years, having very young football teams, and, it's tough. You got to try to put the best you can out there each and every night, and, when these kids are young, and that's something we kind of forget about a lot of times, and, we expect them to do something. And I always tell my kids, if I put you out there, I expect you to be able to do it, and, sometimes it works, sometimes it don't. So.
Yeah. Tell me about your team.
Well, we're not a young football team. We have been the last couple of years, and we've been up and down. We've played a lot of good competition up to this point. We had a good win last week. We're just trying to build off that win, and hopefully we'll just keep it going. The rest of the season.
What's the secret of small school football? I mean, I know you played at Oak Ridge. You've been all over the place. You've been at Austin East, but what have you learned?
I've learned a lot. First of all, you got to throw schemes and things out the window in a way. It's about heart. It's about toughness. It's about grit. And that's what I think is the difference. Those kids, a lot of them have to play both ways. A lot of them have to do a lot of different things, and they just do it. They just do it. It's
just play.
Toughness. They just play football.
Love of football at the small school level?
Oh, yeah, absolutely. You know, I've been there for a long time, and I know exactly what he's saying, and he's exactly right about it. You know, and he's been at a lot of big schools, and I know he's had to adapt. And, you know, it's something that we've been doing for a long, long time. We're kind of used to it. We don't like it, but we're kind of used to it.
You know, John, it's kind of weird. You know, this is our 17th year, and I was embarrassed when we talked about it this week. We've had Rockwood on several times, but we've always had you on somewhere like over at Harriman. We had you over at Oliver Springs. We've never been to Rockwood. So tomorrow's going to be the first time we're going to roll in there, and I'm looking forward to it.
Well, I'm glad y'all are coming. I mean, it's big, like I said, for our communities, and, you know, it's something that we're excited about. And, you know, it's I know it's a little bit different. It makes the game go a little bit different, but, you know, I think we'll be okay with it, and I know Coach Graham and Harriman will be okay with it, and hopefully it just works out well.
Sounds good. Hey, guys, thanks for coming out.
I appreciate
Good to see you. By you, as always. Good to see you. There it is, OEB Rivalry Friday. It's brought to you by Carson Newman. It's Harriman and Rockwood tomorrow. Pre-game show starts at 6:30. You can see it right here on WKNX The Knox, WBIR Plus, or the Rivalry Thursday YouTube. Let's get a quick message from our good friends as the dance team plays over at Ted Russell Lincoln. Well, Barry Rowland is here with us, the coolest general manager in Knoxville by the looks of things.
Yeah, absolutely. You know it.
Ted Russell Lincoln. By the way, what an incredible facility you guys have got over on Kingston Pike. I know you're proud of it.
We are. It's been a long time coming, a lot of effort, a lot of energy, and we're just excited to share that with the community.
Hey, Barry, tell me what's different about Ted Russell Lincoln, about the Lincoln experience?
Well, it's totally segregated from the Ford experience. So Lincoln themselves, the factory, have this, you know, initiative and this passion to have a luxury experience, and that's what they've done. So everything is quite different from the Ford experience, and, you know, we just invite our customers to come and experience that.
Do you feel like that it's just a different customer base, essentially, Ford versus Lincoln?
It is, and, you know, we were dual for decades, Ford and Lincoln.
Okay.
And, you know, the factory just decided that, hey, you know, we are segregating ourselves, and it's a different client, it's a different base, and, you know, they've done that with their vehicle line. We've done that with our staff, and so we want to, you know, hold up the standards of Lincoln.
So tell me what's different. What do you expect when you come in to Ted Russell Lincoln? What's the treatment you're going to get?
Well, you know, the hospitality, again, the overall facility is just at a higher standard.
Okay.
Obviously, the vehicle line, just the leather, just the interior is so much different. The warranty is longer, and there's just a lot of benefits, you know, from being a Lincoln owner.
Barry, you're doing your job. You're making me want to come buy a Lincoln from you.
Hey, I'll make an appointment for you right now.
I'm sure you can. Hey, good to see you, man. And by the way, you do look cool.
I appreciate it, man. Thank you.
See you, Barry.
All right, see you.
Yeah, we actually had a Lincoln years ago that we got from there. Goes, God, that's Sawyer. I got to pull your cable back here. Sawyer Elrod right here. Tim Elrod is right here. Hey, listen, tell me about Rockwood and Harriman. You guys have done the OEB Law Game of the Week for a long time, and you've seen that game at Timer 12.
I've seen it a lot, and that's a game of explosive plays.
Okay.
It will be a downright fight.
Yeah.
It will be one of the best times you'll ever have if you ever get to go see the game live. But fortunately, we have it on our show tomorrow
on TV.
night.
Yeah,
That's
on
right.
OEB
Very
Rivalry
excited
Friday.
about that.
Yeah, 100%, and it could be a fun game. Aaron Harvey and I will have the broadcast. Sophie Starkey down on the sideline. So this guy right here, where do you go to school?
Grace.
You go to Grace. What grade are you in?
5th.
5th grade. Can you tell me one thing you like about Grace?
It's good.
It's good. All right. So here's the deal.
Right.
You're over in Anderson County.
Go Mavs.
But he goes to Grace. Tell me what you think about Grace.
You know, both schools are great schools.
Yeah.
Anderson County has athletics like nobody's business.
Yeah.
Grace they have athletics, they're up and coming, but at the same time, they have the academic support, just academics, and that's why his mother loves taking him there. I'm all about that.
And you love going through the line and saying hi to the Price twins and saying, hey, boys, go Maps.
Well, that's one thing I do enjoy is showing them that championship rings from time to time. Hey, Sawyer, do you have anything you want to say to your mom?
He doesn't. Hey, as they continue to perform down on the field, guys, we will see you guys tomorrow night for Harriman at Rockwood.
Bring your boxing gloves. It's going to be a fight. It's going to be exciting. Everybody needs to tune in. You're really going to enjoy that game, I promise you.
Looking forward to that. Carson Newman halftime continues 35-20 Grace at the half.
Hello, I'm State Farm Agent Scotty Dykes. Our office is located in Harriman, Tennessee, where we've been here located for over 25 years. Our office offers life insurance, homeowner insurance, auto insurance, and other investment products. Please pay us a visit, and we would love to do business with you.
Hi, I'm Matt Marshall with Exterior Home Solutions.
Hi, I'm Dustin Woodson, also with Exterior Home Solutions.
We are now easier than ever to find, right off of I-75 and Merchants Road.
It's a new location, but the same trusted expertise in roofing and siding that you've come to trust over the past 25 years.
Local quality craftsmanship, licensed and insured.
For the best and most trusted name in roofing and siding, scan the QR code on your screen.
Exterior Home Solutions, when it has to be the best.
Knoxville is my home. I was born and raised here, and I was blessed to raise my family here. This community is one that I'm proud to live in and serve every day. At Ted Russell Ford for over 50 years, we've been Knoxville's hometown dealer. Helping our friends and neighbors own their first car or their dream car or truck has been our absolute pleasure. At Ted Russell Ford Lincoln, we will continue to serve our community because East Tennessee, you've always supported us. Thank you.
Come see us today at either Ted Russell Ford location, Parkside Drive or Kingston Pike, or online at tedrussellford.net.
Hey guys, we got a special guest coach today. Catholic alum, Tennessee great, Cooper Mate.
Thanks, Coach. Let's see what your boys got.
That's it.
Hey, bring it up. Nice work today, man. Y'all hungry? Yeah. We got some Auburn's. Let's eat. Auburn's. Real comfort, real food, real good.
More fingers, Mr. Mays?
Yes, please.
Brought to you by Food City. It's the Ask Coach Heupel Show.
Hello, and welcome to Ask Coach Heupel. I'm your host, Josh Heupel. Brent writes, Coach, know any good dad jokes? Hey, Brent. Thanks for asking. Why is grilling so great in Knoxville? Because the Vols always bring the heat. This has been Ask Coach Heupel, brought to you by Food City, the official tailgating headquarters of the Vols.
Hi, I'm Laura Ash. I'm a State Farm agent here in West Knoxville. I love to serve all of East Tennessee for all of your home, car, life, and business insurance. If you need anything insurance related, give us a call at 675-0888.
What's up, guys? It's Devin Driscoll, owner of D1 Sports Training. We know in 2024, convenience is king, so we have locations not just in Hardin Valley, but now one in Maryville, in Farragut, and in Morristown, with more soon to come. So keep an eye out. We want to bring D1 Sports Training to everyone in East Tennessee.
By the Carson Newman halftime show continues, and by the way, we were kicking for tires. This kid just won a car, apparently. Kicked it from 35, and look at the kids out there just running and jumping all over themselves. Nobody ever makes the kick, but that kid did. Don't know his name, but congratulations to him. All right, Alicia, correct?
Yes.
All right, who we got there with us tonight? Wow, what happened?
Well, we took the sides in and gave him the designs that he wanted, and he seems pretty happy with it.
So, Amber, you did the cut. Tell us what you did.
Basically, I did a low taper.
Okay.
He didn't have much hair on the top to work with, and then we added the designs in at the end.
Nice. Racing stripes.
Yes, and is it the other side? I don't know which way.
No, we're looking from the side. We see it.
And the lightning.
Yeah, that's great. You can look over the Jumbotron across the screen as we showed to you. He looks like he's thrilled to death with what you've done for him.
Yes, I believe so.
Hey, thanks, ladies. Appreciate it. Brought to you by Gamboozles. We'll see somebody next week, okay?
Thank you.
Sounds good. Next week, Greenville and Sevier County. All right, time now for Doc Talk, which is brought to you by Knoxville Orthopedic Clinic.
I'm Russell Betcher with the Knoxville Orthopedic Clinic. Late onset muscle soreness is that stiffness or soreness that we feel 24 to 72 hours after an unaccustomed exercise, most frequently strength training. Due to very mild injury of the muscle, it creates pain, and it's not lactic acid buildup like we were taught. How to treat it? Well, some light stretching, some very light strengthening, and recreating the motions that you were doing with much less weight. Ice cup, massage, icing. Some people would recommend ibuprofen or anti-inflammatory medications. How to prevent it? Don't make big changes, particularly when it comes to the amount of weight you're lifting, repetitions, or intensity. If not better after 72 hours, seek the advice of your musculoskeletal or sports medicine provider.
Hi, I'm Laura Ash. I am a State Farm agent here in Farragut, serving all of East Tennessee for your insurance needs. You know, I've been an agent for almost 20 years, and during that time, I've watched the babies grow from this high to driving cars and headed to college. I really enjoy all aspects of insurance. We specialize in auto, home, business, and life insurance. We would love to talk to you about your young teen drivers. We know it's a very stressful time with them driving, and we'd love to save you money on those rates. Come on in. It's always a new adventure here at Laura Ash State Farm. Ashley is working with a customer at a dealership right now who's buying a car.
So you heard about us through Anastasia? Oh, we love her. I'll be sure to send her a referral gift. So tell me, what has you shopping for insurance today?
Audrey is working with a business client who's opening a new business next month. We cater each policy that we write to your specific individual needs. We want to have a conversation. We want to get to know you. We want to know what's important to you, because it's not about us. It's about what you and your family need from us here at Laura Ash State Farm. When it's time to renew, call you know who. And when you're in the journey of life, partner with us at Laura Ash State Farm.
Yeah, and our thanks to each of our State Farm agents, Ryan Nichols, Scotty Dykes, and Laura Ash. CB45 says it is swept across East Tennessee, sweeping across the nation. It is popular. There's the graphic for CB45 says. You had to wait for it. Okay, CB45, here we go. CB45 says the team who has surprised you the most this season is
the Oak Ridge Wildcats. Blaine Stansberry, Will Presley, Malik Toby just committed to Austin P. and DeMillan Porter. The Wildcats are going to be 4-0 going into Week 5 against Cleveland Blue Raiders.
All right, by the way, this is brought to you by Exterior Home Solutions. I guess you said we've got a sponsor for CB45. Okay, here we go. He's got fans down there. They're all trying to get his autograph. Second question is, the player who will have the biggest night tomorrow night will be?
The Carter Hornets quarterback, Brody Sparks. Mark, he put up, in Week 3, put up 405 yards against Union County in Week 3.
Okay, all right. CB45 says the team that will be celebrating the most tomorrow night is?
The Gibbs Eagles. They come off of a big loss to Alcoa, and Brad Turner's going to have this team fired up in Corrington.
Fired up. They're going to get fire up, I'm telling you, tomorrow night. Okay, and CB45 says here's the hard-hitting question. The team who will hit the halfway point with the biggest uphill climb will be?
Hey, Mark, do you know our producer, Skip McMillan?
Uh-oh, Clinton?
Yes, it's the Clinton Dragons.
Oh.
Man, yeah. Sorry, Skip. I had to put the Clinton Dragons out there.
Sorry, Skip. We're piling on. All right. Hey, CB45 says, good job, man. We'll see you tomorrow, okay?
All righty.
Sounds good. All right. Hey, let's get a quick message and a visit with our friends at Exterior Home Solutions. Well, from Exterior Home Solutions, Dustin Woodson on the left, Jeff Hedrick on the right, and the star of the show is Bailey right there in the middle. Dustin, first off, she is the star of the show, right?
She always thinks she is.
She goes to Grace.
She does.
Goes to Grace. So this is home field advantage for you guys.
It is.
All right. Good talk there, Russ. Hey, Jeff, let's talk about promotional funding. I know that you guys have got no payments for 18 months, and you're proud of that.
That's right. For 18 months, no interest. You can get your roof done now and wait 18 months to pay for it.
There you go. Hey, Dustin, what does Owens Corning Platinum Contractor mean? I hear y'all talk about that. What is that?
So it's like a 1% group of all contractors across America.
Okay.
and they do a financial check, background of the company and all that to be able to be a Owens Corning.
So your top
contractor.
1% is what you're saying.
Yes, sir.
Is this okay? Sounds good. Top 1% and warranties, Jeff, included with purchases. Explain that to us.
Yes. So after we complete your roof, you can get up to a 50-year warranty on your roof, material and labor. Where if it just has a leak, not just defects, but say a soil pipe or something leaks, Owens Corning stands behind it and fixes it.
And Dustin, I know fall is coming. The leaves are coming down. Great time to talk about investing in gutter guards.
Correct. Anytime you do a roof replacement with us right now with a full platinum warranty, you get the full gutter guard system put on your house for free.
That's good. Hey, Jeff, listen, you guys are the official roofing exterior partner of the Rivalry brand. Can't thank you guys enough. Why be a part of high school football?
Man, it's the community. We're all about community. That's what feeds our family. So we want to take care of people that take care of us.
Very good. Hey, guys, thanks. Great job. Bailey, good luck on that test on Monday. She can't hear me. Hey, Dustin, tell her I said good luck on the test on Monday.
Yes, sir.
What grade is she in?
She's a fourth grader.
Fourth grader. All right. Hey, guys, thanks so much for being a part of what we do.
Thank you.
Yeah. Hi, honey. I know you're super busy right now, but I ordered some ribeyes and a few other things for curbside pickup at Food City. Can you grab it on your way home?
Sure thing, hon. Gotta run. Wait, did you get some of those twice baked potatoes?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, love ya. Really gotta run.
Got a lot going on? Let the professional shoppers do the work for you. Just set a pickup time and your groceries will be ready. Try curbside pickup at Food City today.
Oh, sorry. We need dog food, too.
Yep, I see your problem here.
So have you been in this business long?
Oh, I've been taking care of Tennessee homes so long, I came up with indoor plumbing.
Wow.
Bears thought I was crazy.
Thanks.
You keep it. I always keep a spare. Just in case I need to make peace with the raccoons again.
Oh, raccoons.
This little guy is coming with me. Trust your frontier to Pioneer.
Create unforgettable memories high above the Smoky Mountains at Gatlinburg Sky Park. Step out on North America's longest pedestrian cable bridge and experience views you'll never forget. Explore our brand new hiking trails, perfect for adventures of all ages. Refresh and recharge with a meal from Smoky Mountain Smash on our newest expansion, Clayton's Landing. Gatlinburg Sky Park, where memories rise above it all.
Hey, barbecue lovers. Looking to score a smoking good deal for game day? Well, at Buddy's Barbecue, you can score big with a Feed 10 family pack. Get your choice of meat, 3 sides, and all the fixins'. It's a feast for 10 starting at $71.99. Plus, add smoky wings or loaded nachos for a flavored touchdown. Nothing brings people together like football and barbecue. So swing by one of our drive-thrus or get it delivered and take your tailgate or watch party to the end zone. Only at Buddy's Barbecue. A smoking good deal.
To throw, pressure from behind. Oh, football comes loose, and here you go. Third quarter is brought to you by Covenant Health. And what a first half, if you like offense. 35-20, Grace with the lead. And for Webb, Shavar Young and these Spartans have got to answer quickly here.
A combined 9 scoring drives in the first half, and you're exactly right. Webb, good job getting on the board before half. Got to score again here.
And another short kick, and Young will get his hands on the football. He'll run out of real estate at about the 32.
Shavar Young with the
Take a look at the first half stats brought to you by OEB Law. Don't adjust your sets. 680 yards in the first half.
It was back and forth. Again, the key stops for Webb, it was punching the ball out at the half-yard line on the Caden Weber catch, and Shavar Young, that guy right there, made the play, got them the ball back. Or this could be 42-20.
First down and 10 at their own 32-yard line, and they'll look to throw. Catch is made, and well, I was about to say quick tackle, but a nice job of running through it.
Brought down with number 11, Chris Hall. Second down, 3.
Yeah, Webb found a lot of success on the underneath stuff in the passing game in the first half, going right back to it here.
They'll throw it again. I mean, if it worked once, why not? Taking candy from a baby, top of your screen, and a lot to smile about if you're Grace up 35-20. Smile Game is brought to you by Knoxville Smiles, Dr. Costa, Dr. Wolko, Dr. Malone, and our thanks to Knoxville Smiles, proud title sponsor of Beyond the Orange, which you can actually see on volquest.com. Best place to see it if you want to go right now. 35-20. It's the air show. They're going to take a shot. Oh, look at that catch. Over the shoulder catch, looking to make a move, cutting to the inside, and Tate will cut all the way back, all the way across the field, and finally taken down inside the 5 at the 2.
And the cornerback, Hudson Burnett, had a grab of his jersey, was yanking him back. Great concentration to make the catch. Great yak all the way down to the 2, and Webb is in business yet again.
This is a fantastic.
It'll be first and goal, Webb Spartans.
Over the shoulder catch by Tate.
Yeah, for Tate, what is that, his 7th catch, or did he have one? It's his 7th catch, and he goes over 100 yards and the 1 touchdown into the D1 red zone, which is actually down that quickly at the 2.
Wildcat here with Shavar Young.
I like it.
Young, 10 carries, 70 yards in the first half, 11 carries, 72 yards and a touchdown.
Paramount to come out and score the football out of the break, and they go right down the field. Short pass, deep pass, run for the touchdown.
Bad snap, corrals it, sprints to the sideline. Nice block there by Tate, who had the touchdown. Get him in the end zone. And you talk about the middle 8, Austin, a lot, right? The 10-0 swing so far.
Yep.
Here at the end of the first half, beginning of the second half for Webb.
No point to chase points this soon.
35-26 with the all-important extra point to make it a 1-possession game. It is up, and it is good. Shavar Young gets in for the touchdown, 35-27. They score a field goal on the last possession of the first half. They get a touchdown to start the second half. And what was 35-17 is now a 1-score game.
Yeah, can Webb's defense step up and get a stop? They've not done it. They forced the one, fumble. But outside of that, they've not stopped Grace at all. Can they get a stop? J.V. Stinson will get a chance here now as you look at that first half Smokies stat stuffer, brought to you by the Knoxville Smokies. 13 rushes, 293, 22.6 yards a carry, 2 touchdowns for the freshman tailback for the Grace Rams.
That last couple of carries there in the first half, that average came down a couple of yards. Was averaging a little over 27 yards. Phenomenal first half.
4 plays, 68 yards in 210. Young with a 2-yard touchdown.
Hey, Mark, how disappointed are you when you run for 112 yards in the second quarter, and it's kind of a letdown?
So a short, returnable kickoff from the 30. Trying to get to the near side, going to be taken down at the 35. Emily Ray Cochran, yeah, exactly.
As we mentioned in the pregame show, Shavar Young is one of those players who can play at every single position. You just saw him there at QB to sneak one in right there to make it a 1-possession game. And last week we actually saw Shavar at running back as well in that loss for Webb. He rushed for a career-high 253 yards on a career-high 33 carries. And let's remember that is not what he's listed on the roster. That Clemson, he's committed to Clemson, and he is definitely one of those guys who can just play at every single position like we've mentioned this entire broadcast, and he's done a good job at making it a 1-possession game.
Yeah, when Dustin Hilbelink, who goes to the schools and gets a lot of the elements and interviews for us, talked to Shavar, he said, what position are you? Shavar said, athlete.
I was going to say, ball player.
Athlete.
Little pop pass.
Little pass to the near side. Cutting to the outside is Ballard.
Late flag here.
Close to first down yardage.
Probably a hold on Grace in that area.
And a cramp for Ballard, it looks like.
Hey, need a B! Hey, need a B! Need a B!
Holding. Offense, number 33. 10 yards previous spot. Still first down.
J.V. Stinson. bottom of your screen right here.
It's not a blocker. By the way, Justin Price was coming back up to the coach's box.
It'll be from the spot of the foul, 10 yards from the spot of the foul.
He was coming up to the box, and he said, "You don't think that that guy right there is the best freshman in East Tennessee, Stinson?" And I said, "You think you can get him to 500?" He goes, "We're going to try."
I can believe it.
There he is up in the booth. The head coach up in the box calling the plays on a 1st down and 14.
Just the second penalty on Grace in this football game. 1st and 13.
Stinson on the carry.
Yeah, the numbers in the first half, if you just joined us. Stinson in the first half, 13 carries, 293 yards, and 2 touchdowns.
That got him back to the original line of scrimmage, gain of 3, so that gets him to 296.
And a little hobble, by the way.
JV's out. We need somebody.
I think it's a cramp.
Yeah, Weber in the game now, running back. He came in and spelled Stinson after one of those long runs and scored a 1-yard touchdown in the first half.
We'll have Grace a couple more times. We'll have him at CAK. And Grace at Sevier County on a Rivalry Friday should be interesting.
Yeah, could be. We'll see if they got anything for the defending 5A state champs who are still undefeated.
Ballard bounces to the outside. Ballard using the speed. We talked about being a track star. There's the speed inside the 30.
Flag.
Tennessee Home Federal Bank. 1st down. There's a flag on the play.
Holding. Offense number 4. 10 yards to the spot of the foul. Remains 2nd down.
Hold call on Burnett.
Penalty goes against the Rams.
Okay, you see his hands? They're on the outside. It's usually just a dead
There's
giveaway.
the hold.
Then you saw a tug right there.
Nice call. Yeah, cramping starting to become an issue right now.
Well, I mean, in this game, right? It's literally a track meet, so I understand the. I always understand the
This is interesting because right now no Stinson and no Ballard. So where do they go right here? 2nd down 9.
Cooper Brayman, the quarterback, looking to the near side for the call. And they'll throw the swing pass outside, and that's just fine without those two guys.
All right, Caden Weber stepping up.
That was a great block. Evan Pritchard out there on the perimeter. Put his guy on skates. 1st down.
Results into a Hoffman and Hoffman. 1st down for your Rams.
Yeah, look at this block right here by Pritchard.
First down at the 46. Brayman in the first half, just 3 for 5, 94 yards, and the 1 touchdown. Didn't throw much. And Ballard, number 2, 3 catches, 94 yards, and that touchdown as they'll run up the middle and push the pile down to the 40. Our Rivalry Thursday brought to you in part by D1 Training Facilities, the official training partner of the Rivalry brand. By the way, Shavar Young does work out twice a week like Eli Owens of Alcoa did at 6 a.m. at D1 with Devin. And Devin said that Shavar Young is a grinder. He's going to outwork anybody. College coaches love to hear that.
No doubt.
2nd down and 3, inside handoff.
That's just great, keeping the feet moving. You get up there close to a first down. He's just short, but Webb hit him in the backfield. Weber's a bigger kid, too. I mean, when you look at him.
He's a linebacker, yeah.
6'2", 173, so he's tall.
I'm out for an injury.
Got cramp here.
Yeah, injury timeout.
His dad, Jason, was a star running back at Clinton several years ago. He wore 42 as well.
In East Tennessee, work isn't just a job, it's who we are. For over a century, Plumbers and Pipe Fitters Local 102 has helped to build this region from the ground up with sweat, skill, and pride. Don't gamble on unskilled labor. At Local 102, our members train in a state-of-the-art facility with advanced real-world instruction, ensuring they deliver top-tier work from day one. Good work, good wages, local jobs. Local 102. Building today, fighting for tomorrow.
7.5 minutes to go, third quarter, 35-27 in what has turned into the cramp drive. Didn't have any problems up to now, and then I think that's the fourth cramp we've had on this drive alone.
Well, when it's 35-27 in the third quarter with well over half left.
Well, and everybody went to halftime, kind of slowed down.
Stinson is back.
And they'll give it to him right up the middle. And on a third down and one, he'll get the first down.
Initially hit on number 14, Colin Hack.
Still pushing towards 300 yards. He's got to be right there on it.
First down.
300 even. 303.
First down and 10, they'll give it to Stinson again to the outside. Look at him just knocking tackles over, just pushing them to the ground.
If you're too high trying to make a tackle on Stinson, because
he'll out-leverage you.
Yeah, and he's got a lower center of gravity already, and you see him cramping still. And again, with his game, you can believe it. You got to get low. He'll make you pay.
Puts him over 300, or he was over 300. He's at 312 now.
Good news is you set up a second down and a half yard. Ballard is back in, which is good news for Grace.
Yeah. Clock running a little bit more briskly now in the second half. Inside handoff, and the Spartans in the backfield. A nice job by Marvin Hickey. 6'5", 250, big number 77.
Marvin Hickey.
And what was a second and one is now a third down and 6.
Yeah, second time in this game, Hickey's had a clean release backside. Nobody's touched him. And he's made his way into the backfield for a nice play.
Yeah, good look at that young man. 7 total, 4 solos and 3 assisted. And that's in last week's game. Third down, and officially we'll call it 5.
And Grace is eating up clock in this drive.
Yeah, they are.
Timeout, Webb.
They'll call a sideline warning.
Sideline warning against Webb. This is a warning.
Sideline warning against the Webb Spartans.
What do you do here if you're Webb on defense? You've got to get a stop.
I'm blitzing.
I agree. I bring pressure here.
Got to go off right tackle. Ballard to the outside and will not get the first down.
Be 4th and 1. Do you go for it?
Yes.
Ballard on the carry.
Too far for a kick.
Yeah. Number 58 must sit out one play.
Helmet comes up, but watch Shavar Young as he knows I've got to stop him short of the first down, and it's a 4th down and 1.
If Webb just sets the edge there, that's probably a no gain. Good job rallying to the football, but an opportunity there for a 4th and long.
You got to send the house if you're Webb.
Absolutely.
I mean, you've got to get a stop. And obviously you can't do it just going man on man.
And those edge players got to stay home for Ballard to pull it.
We'll get it to Ballard to the outside. He'll get the first down to the outside, looking for a block, shooting the gap, turn it for the end zone, touchdown. And what is it they say?
Speed kills. Oh, man. I'm with Eric. As good as Ballard and Stinson are, the offensive line just does not get enough love for what they're doing.
I mean, look at the left side right there. They've had a phenomenal night.
And Grace does have one of the best offensive line coaches in the area in Josh Kerr.
Extra point to extend it to a 15-point lead is up. And it is good. Let's take a break. Still all kinds of offense, all kinds of fireworks, and all kinds of speed. As the Rams go up 42-27 with a lot of football still to play.
Everywhere you look, you can find unexpected things that make you smile. Little reminders to care for your heart. At Covenant Health, we bring more heart to more places. That means more locations, advanced treatments, and expert physicians. Because we know your heart beats for more than just you. It beats for the people, moments, and dreams that matter most. More heart in more places for you. Covenant Health. Let our strength be yours.
High school sports is bigger than the players in the game. It's all about communities, screaming fans, the bands, cheer teams, and mascots. Oh, and the dogs. Just like high school sports, OEB Law is all about results. Hi, I'm Tim Elrod, and the OEB Law team is dedicated to giving you the game-winning results you deserve. OEB Law, just results, 546-1111.
A beacon of hope in a world of high prices. Look to the skies, Knoxville. Super savings is here. Right now, get 0% APR, 0 down, and 0 payments for 90 days on select models, plus 25,000 miles of complimentary maintenance during our Super Summer Sales event.
And don't forget about back-to-school service savings on mobile, pickup, and delivery.
Come see the Super Dealer today at either Ted Russell Ford location.
Jeez, I hate the way my water smells.
Uncle Clear can fix that.
Wait, there is no way this little fridge filter can make my water safe.
It cannot, but Aquaclear can fix that.
Bottled water is so much work and expensive. Ugh.
Aquaclear can fix that. We can get you off the bottle.
Rivalry Thursday is brought to you by Covenant Health, Ted Russell Ford, Ray Hodges, Aubrey's, OEB Law, and Carson Newman University. New score is 42-27. Grace with the lead. 4:54 to go. And still a lot to be decided with that guy. Shavar Young had himself a heck of a night. But they've been kicking this little onside kick, and well, now they're just going to kick it out of the back of the end zone.
If you can do it every time.
That Commercial Bank salutes the stripes and says, job well done to that guy, Maurice Ash. There's another guy I've caught a lot of basketball games with. 6th season officiating. He does insurance sales. He loves to act. PetSmart ads, and he is an actor, I'm telling you. One of the nice guys that I ever deal with. I'm looking forward to basketball season. I know it's a ways away, but I can't wait to get the stripes back on, get back out there on the court, and let the community have a chance to get even with me.
If you really wanted to do that, you'd do a dunking booth.
That fundraiser would
they'd be lined up from Cedar Bluff to Strawberry Plains.
99% of the time it's fun. It's that 1% I wonder what I'm doing with my life. Grace has some time pressure from behind.
That's being held. Now there's the flag. So he got spun around and turned around and was like, what call it?
Gage Porter limping, getting
That's
up.
That's not good.
That's not good at all.
Holding. Offense number 77. 10 yards previous spot. Remains first down.
If Porter has to miss some time, and we'll see what happens here. I'm just going with Young the entire time.
Yeah, agreed. Yeah. But it does allow Grace to stack the box.
It does. See, I don't think I saw Porter coming off the field. So
I'm sure Shavar can throw it to some degree, but not run the same offense.
No, definitely not.
Well, a big flag will make it a first down and 20. And they'll get that yardage back.
Yeah, everybody's limping right now. Everybody's dealing with cramps. And it's like Tate, you see him right there go out of bounds, limp a little bit. He's getting his jog back. That's good to see.
You know, it's interesting that the Grace Band is playing the entire time, yet they didn't play at halftime. And they have not stopped playing over here outside the window. Second down and 10. Has some time and just airmails this one.
If I'm not mistaken, I think they were playing Indiana Jones at halftime. Not on the field, but somebody was playing Indiana Jones.
We need you to get loud, Brandon.
Tried to find Tate. And now third down and 10, and at this point in the game, almost they must convert.
No doubt. You do not want to be forced to punt, especially where you are on the scoreboard and on the field.
They're looking this way. They're going to take a shot across the middle. Catch is made by Shavar Young. And did he get the first down? I think he did.
He got pushed back right out of the sticks.
That's a nice throw, by the way.
It is.
Yeah, he's done. I mean, again, Chris has called a great game. Quarterbacks played fantastic for Webb. They just had a couple of drives where they got behind the sticks and had to punt.
It's a good job by Young as well, knowing exactly where the marker is, going to the marker.
Yeah, Porter in the first half, 17 of 18, 195 and 2 touchdowns. I mean, just sneaky good. And there he is again.
And again, the corners are playing back all day. And that is open all day for Tate, for Young, whoever.
Second down, 3.
Second down and 3. Young in motion, and they'll look to throw again. Pressure from the near side. Sidearms it. And an incomplete pass, 33. Rivalry Thursday is brought to you by Aqua Clear Water Systems. Well, my thanks to them. They completely changed our house when they came and handled our water system at our house, the reverse osmosis water, the drinking water. They brought me these big Yetis, which are spectacular, by the way. I've got it with me right now.
Better than bottled.
Aqua Clear Water System.
Another key third down here.
Water, they'll change your life. Third and 3. 4-down territory. Unless you lose yardage.
Going to be Young.
Yeah, I like this. Just like on the goal line.
Snap it directly to him. Look for a crease. And he will get the first down out to the 46.
Young on the carry. Initially hit by number 42, Caden Weber. Results to a first down, Webb Spartans.
Exterior Home Solutions first down. Clock runs to 3:10 to go. And off right up the gut. Look out here. Into the secondary and down to the 38-yard line.
That's the young freshman.
Yeah, where's he been tonight? As they get it to Clay Fultz. No, Reggie Bishop, pardon me. Reggie Bishop. Inside handoff to Bishop again. He'll bounce outside. The fresh legs.
Oh, yeah, in a game like this, you need some fresh legs. Looked really good on that play. Picked up 5 or 4 here on the second carry. Seeing both these teams slow down a little bit here in the third quarter. Trying to let everybody get their breath. Let Joe McNish catch up.
Second down and 7. Look at that catch.
Yeah.
Boy, that ball was behind Tate. the way, he's a senior.
Yes.
I mean, he's got a great future. You don't make catches like this right here and not impress a number of college coaches. That's nice.
It is. And also, I know the ball was behind him, but a linebacker was flooding that way. He threw it only to where Tate had an opportunity to catch it, and he made a heck of a catch.
Minute and a half, third quarter, 15-point game. Going to take a shot for the end zone. Going high in the air. Did he make the catch? Touchdown. And that's Shavar Young on the touchdown of 24 yards to cut it to 42-33.
It's like wherever they need to make a play, however to get it done, find zero. This time lined up wide, they just throw a go route, throw it up for grabs, good ball, give himself a chance. Young does the rest. Pretty good defense, and it's a touchdown for Webb.
Extra point to make it a one-possession game. Kick is up, and it is good. 42-34. Nice touchdown here. A quick message from our friends at Exterior Home Solutions.
Hi, I'm Matt Marshall with Exterior Home Solutions.
Hi, I'm Dustin Woodson, also with Exterior Home Solutions.
We are now easier than ever to find, right off of I-75 and Merchants Road.
It's a new location, but the same trusted expertise in roofing and siding that you've come to trust over the past 25 years.
Local quality craftsmanship, licensed and insured.
For the best and most trusted name in roofing and siding, scan the QR code on your screen.
Exterior Home Solutions, when it has to be the best.
And from Exterior Home Solutions to Gray Hodges, Charlie Morgan in the house. $1,000 going to the visiting school, and always appreciate Charlie Morgan and Gray Hodges for their partnership. Hey, you know what? Here's the deal, guys. We've been talking about Stinson all night long and over 300 yards rushing. Any other night, there's no question that the Exterior Home Solutions 6-star MVP is that guy. 26 of 29, 327 yards and 3 touchdowns.
Yeah,
he's been fantastic.
You're exactly right. Again, the quarterback, Porter's been fantastic. Of course, Shavar Young's been fantastic. Chase Ballard's been fantastic. There's 4 to 5 different guys who have just had career nights in this game.
Look, I brought several hats and helmets. We could just hand them to a bunch of dudes out there.
Oh, good, because I'm thinking about, depending on who wins, it could be multiple guys. It could be the quarterback and Young for Webb. It could be Ballard and Stinson for Grace.
26 and 29, that's T. Martin of South Carolina numbers.
This is returnable.
Ballard from the 7, trying to get to the near side, gets him a block outside the 30, and will finally be knocked out or forced out at the 42. And the track meet continues.
Yeah, Ballard returned to kickoff for a touchdown last week. Always a threat back there as well.
Well, the second of our 2 FCA Next Miles is Noelle LeBlanc of Eagleton Academy, as she is a candidate for one of either 2 $15,000 scholarships or 2 $5,000 scholarships at Eagleton Academy, FCA Huddle Captain, and it is brought to you and funded by Pilots Miles of Good. $40,000 of scholarships up for grabs, and we'll announce those winners during the Rivalry playoffs.
Nice move there, making a guy miss.
Caden Weber, he's had a really nice second half.
I'll tell you what, they've needed him more due to the cramps in the second half. Came into the game only 2 receptions. He's had about, I don't know, we'll check with Joe, probably 5 or 6 receptions easily here.
Or 3.
He's had some carries too. He's impacted the game.
He's impacted the game, 100%.
Yeah.
Inside handoff to Stinson.
And Webb has done a much better job of bouncing him up from about the midway part of the second quarter on.
No, they have. Maybe he's tired as well.
Well, I would be after running for 300 and something yards.
But no, you're not seeing like him breaking tackles at the second, third layer and getting out to open field like he did 5 times in the first half.
Second down and 7. And the drives become more and more important for the Webb defense. They've got to get a stop or a turnover. Ballard off left tackle follows Stinson.
That'll end the quarter.
And that takes us to the end of 3. We will go to the 4th. 76 points between these two teams, 42-34. If you like fireworks, you like tonight's game on FCA Rivalry Thursday, presented by Covenant Health.
Thank you so much for visiting us today. I really appreciate your... What in the world? Hey! Whoa! Save it for Rivalry Thursday, guys!
Community banking is about location and much more. It's about family. We reside in your community. We are a part of your community. At Commercial Bank, our commitment extends beyond the walls of our branches. It's displayed each day in the opportunities we provide, the money we give back, and the time we commit, all to help improve the lives of the people, families, and businesses that make our communities great. Commercial Bank, life made better.
High school sports is bigger than the players in the game. It's all about communities, screaming fans, the bands, cheer teams, and mascots. Oh, and the dogs. Just like high school sports, OEB Law is all about results. Hi, I'm Tim Elrod, and the OEB Law team is dedicated to giving you the game-winning results you deserve. OEB Law, just results. 546-1111.
A beacon of hope in a world of high prices. Look to the skies, Knoxville. Super savings is here. Right now, get 0% APR, 0 down, and 0 payments for 90 days on select models, plus 25,000 miles of complimentary maintenance during our Super Summer Sales event.
And don't forget about back-to-school service savings on mobile, pickup, and delivery.
Come see the Super Dealer today at either Ted Russell Ford location.
Hello, I'm State Farm Agent Scotty Dykes. Our office is located in Harriman, Tennessee, where we've been here located for over 25 years. Our office offers life insurance, homeowner insurance, auto insurance, and other investment products. Please pay us a visit, and we would love to do business with you.
Fourth quarter is brought to you by Carson Newman. Emily Ray Cochran down on the sideline with Mac Price, and they are working 9 to 5, apparently, Emily Ray.
Coach, this offense hasn't skipped a beat, but it's still a one-possession game. How do you guys close this one out in the 4th?
Man, I think we just got to keep finishing the drives, and our O-line, our run backs, man, they're playing so hard, so we just got to keep pushing on, finish this drive, and try to get a stop on defense.
How impressive has JV and your other guys on offense been tonight?
Jason, JV, they're just playmakers, and they're battling so hard right now. We're proud of them.
All right, cool. Thanks, Coach.
It's one of those games, and Matt just said it right there. It's just try to get a stop on defense. I mean, these shootout games happen.
Yeah.
Certainly one of those games. I mean, the offensive personnel on both sides we highlighted.
Webb's the team that has to get the stop. They can't keep trading scores.
100%. First down and 10 at the 32. Yeah, and if Grace keeps going up 2 possessions and 2 possessions.
But it's like Grace still can't even put the game away.
Now hand off to Stinson right up the middle, and the Spartans will get in the backfield and finally corral him and pull him down. All right, we're not quite to 1,000 yards of total offense yet, but we're getting close.
Man, 20 yards away. If they score here, it will be.
Third quarter stats brought to you by OEB Law. Look at the rushing yards for Grace, 382. And Webb throwing the football, 372.
Well, that works when you're 25 or 25 or whatever.
26 to 29.
Somewhere Rusty Bradley and Dave Maskey are going, wait a minute, this wasn't the Webb game we had back in the day. It was flipped.
Second down and 9. Ballard gets the direct snap, gets to the outside, and will push forward.
What effort. Could have easily been 3rd and 6. Instead, it'll be a 3rd and a yard.
Interesting, too. They had the play action. Guard tackle from the left side pulled. So I don't know if they ran the wrong play or whatever, but that was a heck of an effort there setting up a 3rd and short.
And they'll snap again quickly. I don't even know if they were set. Ballard right up the middle, looking for the end zone touchdown. 23-yard touchdown for Jace Ballard.
It's his third rushing touchdown, but he's also got a receiving touchdown early in the game. So it's his fourth touchdown of the game. Again, this is why I'm saying two people, because you got JV going over 300 yards.
Good blocking right there. When you get blocking like that, touchdown's easy. And you're right, if Grace holds on and wins this one, absolutely, there's got to be two players in the game.
Solomon to snap. Perky to hold.
Just 1 minute into the fourth quarter, a 2-touchdown lead for Grace Christian. The kick is up and it is good. 49-34. You know, we said before the game started, you know, if they kept scoring like this and Grace kept staying out there 2 possessions, I kind of threw out 63-41.
They've slowed down a little bit in the grand scheme of things because they started to run some clock in the third quarter.
Both teams.
But yes, I mean, it's still lining up something similar.
Don't miss Beyond the Orange and Locker Room Sundays at 7 p.m. on TVSN.
Hey, I'm wide receiver number 14, Braylon Staley.
And you can check Braylon out on Beyond the Orange on the Tennessee Valley Sports Network.
Then stay tuned for Locker Room at 7:30. It's the Players Show with current players, VFLs, and experts from VolQuest. That's Sunday starting at 7 p.m. on TVSN.
Yeah, and those coming up on Sunday night on TVSN, 7 o'clock. And then, of course, on the YouTubes at Vols Locker Room, VolQuest.com, Beyond the Orange, followed by the Food City Locker Room presented by Garza Law, live. 5 plays, 58 yards, 2.5 minutes. The Grace scoring drive. Ballard gets in to make it 49-34.
Braden Walker set to kick.
13th touchdown of the game, or score of the game. Not touchdown, 13th score of the day.
And they need to jump on that ball. There you go.
Wow.
Goodness gracious.
That made something out of nothing.
Yeah, it about made a horrible mistake and turned it into a really nice return.
Yeah, I was just about to say, why don't you come to the wide side?
When you're an athlete like Shavar Young, you can take just nothing and give you a little spark.
Yep. You know, we've talked about it all the years, our 17th year of doing Rivalry Thursday and now Rivalry Friday. And over the years, you know, if you see a guy who's kind of that power 4 guy, most times they stick out like a sore thumb.
Yeah, we talked about it a couple weeks ago with Tyreek King. Talked about it in the pregame show with Shavar Young, and he is not disappointed.
They'll run a reverse to Young. First time they've done this. Young finds him a gap and cuts up past the 35-yard line. A little trickeration there.
And if you're Grace, you know, Webb's been able to score on you all night and thrown it. You just want to, I won't say prevent, but I mean, you want them to use some clock here. I mean, you're down to 10:31.
Yeah. I mean, it's incredible how they utilize him just in so many different ways on offense.
First down at the 38. Quarterback 26 of 29. Going to take a shot downfield.
In, yes.
Grace is saying out of bounds. Now flags come in. I think this is an extra 15 yards for a late hit out of bounds.
Well, it definitely
I
is.
love the swag as he pointed at the camera.
There's a flag back here at the 37, by the way.
Oh, man, that's holding. Well, Tate was open down that sideline for a minute. He had Porter rolling out to his left, throwing across his body when he saw him.
Yeah, there's a lot to talk about here.
There are multiple fouls on the play. Live ball, holding, number 77, offense. That penalty would be enforced. Then after the play, personal foul, late hit, defense. That foul will be enforced. It will still be first down.
So they're gonna move up 10 yards?
Technically, Webb will gain, 5 yards?
5, yes.
5, yeah.
But they'll lose this right here.
Oh, that's just uncalled for. Don't need it.
I'm just glad he's okay.
I just love our crew help. They ought to get paid extra for that.
Well,
helping the
you're
guys
right.
out.
Craig Price got leg whipped at 8 minutes to go in the third quarter, so he should get paid extra.
Hey, you're in control of that.
So we'll mark off the holding, then we'll turn around and mark off the personal foul.
This always cracks me up. Let's go back. Now let's move it. Let's
Can we just say 15 minus 10 is 5, and we'll go 5 yards the other direction? By the way, CB45 nailed it again on CB45 says. Y'all missed it. You weren't on headset.
I was not.
It was spectacular.
What was his predictions tonight?
He talked about Clinton. I know that.
Yeah, he said they were a disappointment or something like that, just to get it skipped.
Central's playing.
First down and 5. Oh, it's picking that football. Should not have thrown that ball. His first mistake of the night, and that one's intercepted.
Evan Pritchard again. He's made a couple plays tonight for GCA.
When you feel like you have to be perfect, and it's late in the game, you try to force things.
And you feel like you have to take chances.
That's a good play. Yeah, maybe earlier in the game you don't try to force and make that play, but opportunities are slim here. Good play.
Last week against Silverdale, they got 3 turnovers in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, I would, especially in the fourth quarter when you needed to milk this game, I would go this Wildcat with Ballard at quarterback and, of course, Stinson right next to him the entire way.
They'll hand off to Stinson right up the middle.
Pushing the pile.
And finally, they'll drag him down by the back of his jersey after a gain of 6 yards, and that'll put him over 320 for the night.
I don't think he's going to get to your 500, but I still think it's a pretty good game.
Still a shot, man.
And, well,
you're right.
Again,
no, I agree. Probably not going to happen, but...
Slowing things down. Clock's under 9:30 now.
Second down and 4. They'll get it to Ballard. He follows Stinson. Ballard to the outside, inside the 20, cutting back. Still cutting back.
Wow. Woo! Good grief, and an unbelievable shot from the drone. He hit X, he hit O, he hit everything on the controller on that play.
4th touchdown of the night?
4th rushing, 5th overall because he had the 1 receiving touchdown.
He's at 125 yards rushing, and the last 10 of this was like Michael Jackson. Turning around.
Breaks the tackle there. And here's the spin. Oh, man. Spun back inside, too, where 2 defenders were.
Holy.
Jeez, man.
56-34. Still 9 minutes to go.
I'll go see Mama right there.
Well, Rivalry Thursday is brought to you by Fellowship of Christian Athletes, Joe Newbert Collision Centers, Covenant Health, Knoxville Smiles, Commercial Bank, and Food City. Mark Packer along with Eric Kane, Austin Price. We've had some fun games over the years. I rank this right up there with them because, we're over 1,000 yards of offense.
Yeah.
And I got to do my math. We're at 90 points.
Was it Sevier County, William Blount?
Yes.
Yeah, that was a fun one.
Was 52,
double overtime, something like that.
Yeah.
This one's been a blast. And again, there's legitimately 4 players who have had career days.
Yeah, it's been fantastic to kind of watch them go back and forth. Again, for Jace Ballard, he's a young man who was at Lakeway a year ago and had 2 touchdown runs against Grace on Rivalry Thursday.
Yeah.
Made the move this past offseason to come to Grace and has been spectacular through the first now 4 games. He's at, about 14 or 15 touchdowns.
Yeah. He had, coming into the game, he had
9 total. He had 8
9 total,
plus the kick.
That game last year, too, monsooning because it was right after Hurricane Helene.
Well, everybody else got canceled.
Yeah.
We got it in.
So there was wet turf that night.
3 plays, 39 yards, under a minute. Ballard, his 5th touchdown of the night. This one returnable. Look out. Shavar Young right up the gut. Look out.
Here we go.
Look out. Young's got speed. Past midfield. Cuts back inside. And there's an athlete. Finally inside the 20. I mean, really?
I know he's tired, but I'm convinced, Austin, if he would have hit the sideline, turned on the Jets, he could have scored.
Over.
But he was trying to set up his defender and move back inside.
He's doing it all for him.
Yeah, he is.
Giving everything he's got. He and Tate both, man, have had fantastic nights. Quarterback's been awesome, and they're still down right now at the current moment, 22 points.
14 scoring drives on the night.
Defense and tackling optional. Inside handoff off left tackle.
As a freshman.
Hey, I want to say thank you to Better Mattress. Scan the QR code, one of the 4 locations. We had 4 mattresses delivered this week to a house that we are furnishing. And Better Mattress brought them out. They got them all set up. 4 king beds, box springs, got us all set up. Every mattress I think we've got at all of the locations of our girls, and we have gotten from Better Mattress. 8:20 to go in the football game. 56-34. Second down and 9. High snap again.
Open.
Looking to throw. Receiver makes the catch. Cuts back inside and will go down.
Should be enough for a first down. They'll make it 1st and goal.
Cullen Heck on the receiving end.
She's got the box score from Eric Littlejohn over in Sevier County of that Sevier County William Blunt game. 2019 is when we had that game on. Final score was 51-45 in overtime.
That was one of the last games before you and I had a divider between us.
Oh, I was about to say we have a divide between us all the time. You're talking about COVID. Oh, okay.
Well, see, it was optional. It was before COVID. You just were sick and tired of being next to us.
Yeah, really was. Yeah, move over. First down and goal at the 6. Little wildcat for Shavar Young. He'll go to the short side. Touchdown. I tell you what, the Ted Russell Ford touchdown move with the F-150 is a
hit run out of gas.
We're going to have to jump the F-150.
Call Andy White. Tell him we need the gas.
Yeah. Packer, how long is your sports hit for BIR? Because you're going to need a few more minutes. To go
seriously, I've got to send WBI. Yeah, I mean, seriously, they give me like a minute and a half.
It's not enough. Maybe for the first quarter.
Yeah. Here's 3 of our 75 touchdowns we had tonight.
It's probably ran out of gas. That was a good one.
We're going to have to jump the F-150.
Oh, man.
Well, they decided to go for 2 at 56-40. Oh, this didn't work. Okay, maybe it did. Well, did it work?
No, it did not.
No, it didn't work. Okay.
Yeah, there was a Grace defender that stayed home right there in the face of Shavar Young when he was trying to make that pass.
It still stays a 2-possession game, though.
Well, here's the deal. Skip McMillan said the over-under at the start of the game is 97.5. It stayed under. It would have been over at 98.
Trust me, it's going over.
Okay.
The next time Webb stops them, it'll be the first time outside of a punched-out ball.
Yeah.
And Grace hasn't really slowed them down either. This isn't helping either one of the defensive coordinators' statistics tonight.
There's Young on the latest touchdown. 3 plays, 17 yards, 44 seconds off the clock. A 6-yard touchdown run for Shavar Young.
Well, the Scholar Athlete is brought to you by Pioneer Heating and Air. And I don't know which is better, the GPA or the photo. How about that? He's got chains all over him. Marvin Hickey. Senior left tackle, 4.41 GPA.
He's had a real good game tonight, too. defensive line. He's been very disruptive. One of the few defensive highlights in this game has been Marvin Hickey.
You going onside, you got to go onside. They don't have a choice.
I agree with that.
Yeah. Only the third touchdown of the – I say only the third. The hat trick for Shavar Young there.
Well, Grace is playing up. They're expecting the onside kick. I mean, 7:26 to go.
Yeah, and here they go.
They'll take a high bounce and a loose ball.
Ooh, got it. Ballard got it.
And the Rams will corral the football. Hey, we do invite you to make your contributions to Reads Across America. You can do it online at knoxreads.org. $1,000 donation tonight given by Grace Christian Academy to Reads Across America. We appreciate them for that and appreciate the veterans coming out each and not every game, but a lot of the games.
Here tonight. I talked to them on my way in. I was supposed to tell you they're here. They are here.
I did not know because there were 1,000 moving parts. With Thursdays and Fridays, I never know when they're here, but $1,000 from Grace to Reads Across America.
Yeah. Should have told you 3 hours ago, but better late than never.
First down at 10, they'll give it to Stinson. Stinson right up the middle. Oh, here we go again. Here we go again. Stinson in the clear.
Good
Stinson
night.
The touchdown. 61 yards. And where does that put Stinson?
About 385 or so.
Come on, Joe.
383 yards.
Third touchdown of the night for Stinson. And that's about the sixth run of 40-plus yards. Good blocking, and then uses that speed at the second, third layer.
I mean, really, he's quicker than a hiccup. He is absolutely quicker than a hiccup.
Person to hold, Walker the kick.
The number just went over that 97.5.
I mean, it was an easy call.
The overhit.
Colton Brooks, the pulling tackle, the block that sprung him at the line of scrimmage.
Freshman.
Yeah, my dad goes, that 33 is pretty good. I said, he's a freshman. He goes, what?
I still can't get over if Thomas was healthy.
Where would they be? Where would they? Now again, it's allowed JV to step up more, and same thing with Ballard. We appreciate Bacon and Company. They do a fantastic job. They have a great business embroidering and screen printing, all these top things. If you need handbags, you need sweatshirts, T-shirts, whatever you need, call the Bacon and Company.
Wow, look at you go. Okay, so the first Grace drive was 26 seconds. The third drive was 19 seconds. Fifth drive was a long, time-consuming drive that was 1:59. The sixth drive was 49 seconds. They had a 5-minute drive, by the way.
This third quarter.
That was when they got hurt. So the Ballard they slowed it down.
And then the 14th scoring drive was 59 seconds. The 16th scoring drive was 15 seconds. 16 scoring drives so far.
And there's I wouldn't even call that an onside kick, really more kind of a squib that rolled on the ground.
I mean, Joe's going to have to go buy him a new packet of cards. He's running out of cards.
First and 10.
He's just going to start riding on his hand.
36.
Carson Newman postgame report, Exterior Home Solutions, 6-star MVP.
MVPs, go ahead and tell you.
Joe Newberg collision of the game and our weekly picks. By the way, can we zoom the camera out in the press box, and can I show what we deal with up here? We don't have to do it for this play, but I'm saying Brian Seachlog controls the robotic camera up here in the press box. I want to see if we can show up here on the top kind of what Joe does. May not be able to see it.
He doesn't want you to give away his secrets.
There's no secrets up here. Okay, so there we go. Okay, so this is up above us. Go wide with our shot. Zoom out a little bit. Back up. Zoom out.
Wants to see you.
Zoom out. Zoom out. Okay, so here we go. Above us, here's where he puts all the scoring drives up here. So while we're calling the game, Joe's right over here, and official clock's down there, and he keeps stats right here and gives us stats. But the cards are up there on the top, and It's just like a whole bunch of cards. There's a bunch of them tonight.
It's like a beautiful mind over there getting to work tonight.
You know, I've told this story as Webb will throw the football across the middle.
That's a good throw.
An incredible catch is made, by the way.
Incomplete.
Oh, falls incomplete. Years ago, my mom passed away of cancer about 13 years ago. And when we started Rivalry Thursday, it was probably 16, 17 years ago, she came to a game. And I was so excited to show my parents, you know, live high school football on Rivalry Thursday. And she sat here, and all she could do was watch Joe. She was so impressed with the stats guy. And we got to the house. I said, what'd you think? And she goes, that Joe McNish is incredible.
He's the star of the show.
Whatever. 3rd down and 10. Porter looking to throw. Ooh. And then short hops Young. And he got no choice on a 4th and 10. Or do
punt.
They're sending out the punting crew?
Yep. That's called waving the white flag. You don't get it 70 to 40.
I guess. I mean, you make the decision you're going to make, and I respect Don Mahoney. I guess you're right. That is just, okay, that's enough.
It's one of those you're backed up in your own territory. But, yeah, I mean, you're not going to win this game.
3rd punt of the night. And the ball will bounce down at the 33-yard line. But here's what I'll say. I mean, what are you going to do if you're Justin Price over here? Okay, well, they're waving the white flag. I guess I'll start handing off now. I mean, I guess I'll give it to 33.
The question is do they continue to play Stinson?
I mean, I would.
And he is. He's in there.
Yeah, they're in there. 33 and 6 would not be in the game for me right now. 2.
And you can't look. You can't tell your players, "Hey, listen, 6:40 to go in the game. Just when you get it, fall down." I mean, you got to play.
No, football is not a sport to where you can go 50%. You go 50%, you're going to get.
I would say if you have a younger back, you can put him in here right
Yeah,
now.
put your 9th grader in. He's already a 9th grader.
It's a freshman.
So they'll hand off to Stinson, 17 yards away from 400.
I don't know why we haven't heard that he's a freshman champ for the student section, like on radio tonight. I haven't heard it one time.
I mean, the 400 watch is on now.
2nd down, 2.
To 392. They're running a little wildcat, I guess now. They call it wild ram.
I don't know. They're running the clock.
Yeah, right now it's called running the clock. Wild ram makes sense.
Battering ram. Ballard says, you know what, I'm at 125. I'd like to add to the stats a little bit around left end, and he'll add to the stats.
He'll do just
and
that.
if he gets in the end zone for the touchdown, this is number 6.
Wow.
He's going to take it 59 yards for the touchdown, and the Rams are 1 extra point away from 70.
It's like they're running plays on air. Am I wrong in thinking that? I mean,
no.
Like it's a walkthrough. All right, guys, we're going to just run left.
And it doesn't really matter who's running the ball. I mean, it's been Ballard here in the second half, Stinson in the first half. Man, I don't think he was touched. Goodness.
I did think they got a pinky nail on him, I think.
Pinky nail.
Walker the kick.
The extra point is up. It is good. I want to see now, you know, the Ted Russell Ford touchdown. I mean, once again, the dude's running out of gas.
It's a hybrid.
Had to charge at halftime.
By the way, you know, on the TV guide on WKNX, the Knox at 9:30, because, you know, the games are scheduled till 9:30, it goes to The Simpsons. And the only thing I've got to say at this point is, don't! Well, our thanks to Ann and JP at One Day Signs and Banners. All those signs out there on the field, they have been spectacular for us, especially tonight. I picked up Austin's golf pictures the other day that they made for him. 865-525-5474. One Day Signs and banners. New score, if you took the over of 109.5, you just hit the over. I mean, good grief, 70-40.
Let's go. Let's go. Recovered by Webb, number 22, Drew Johnson.
Well, 5.5 minutes to go.
Somebody's probably just flipping the challenge right now and saying this like, oh my God, that's got to be a typo, right? 70-40? There's no way. No, there's a way.
And just think, Webb punched the ball out at the half-yard line, or it'd be 77.
Yep.
Yeah, I just texted Andy White. I showed him the touchdown move, and I said the truck just ran out of gas. It's 70-40.
Keep in mind, Tennessee set a modern-era program record 72 3-points against ETSU. And Grace Christian, a high school team with shorter quarters, has 70 on the board.
Tackle by Herd of Rams. It'll be second down, 8.
Grace has 644 yards of total offense.
Joe, do you have Webb as well?
Joe, Eric Kane has asked you for Webb's numbers too, and he's adding those up, and those are 360. Nope, he says wrong.
It got to be more than that.
462 yards.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
So we're at 1,106 yards.
Just another Robbery Thursday.
That's a penalty. Hey, that's a motion.
I was talking to Austin earlier. Some of the games in the years past we've had have been 1-point games, 10-7 finals, 7-6 finals.
By the way, Austin, is that Justin or Matt? I mean, since y'all are family, you know how to sell them apart.
That is Justin. He has made his way down from the press box. Both he and Craney both.
Yeah.
They call the game in the box, but they're down to the sideline. It is 3rd down and 2.
Good play.
Inside.
Be 4th and 1.
First hit by 22, Jackson Coffey. 4th down.
I just got a message from Phil Peak. It says, I live just over the hill. They've got to be running out of fireworks at some point over there.
They have a munitions hold up on the hill. They're good. Nope.
Grace defense in the backfield led by Parker Whitaker, 44. How do you think this Grace team matches up against Sevier County? I understand we'll have them on a Friday. I mean, is it totally different deal? Private school versus a 5A state champion?
I'm interested. When they were in Campbell County, they threw it around a little bit, but they got a young quarterback. They're not putting a whole lot on his shoulders. What's this offensive line do against the Sevier County defensive line? I think that'll dictate a lot.
And Sevier County will have depth, just in numbers especially. I do think it'll be contrasting styles, especially the backup quarterback is still playing for Grace.
That guy's got 6 touchdowns. And I don't guess he's the MVP.
Oh, he is. It's both. We already said it's both.
Oh, you already said that?
Yes, the whole truck.
Sorry, I must have missed the conversation about who the exterior home solution.
It's been an on-air conversation a couple of times in the second half. Just saying it.
We said it was both.
I heard we were giving it to a bunch of dudes.
You said I've brought plenty of helmets, and so I said okay.
I almost want to give it to Porter and Shavar Young as well. that type of effort.
A little Lee Greenwood here.
Yeah.
Well, I don't expect this many points tomorrow night for Harriman and Rockwood.
Never say never, Packer. Never say never.
It's no disrespect. I think it's just that's a bust them in the mouth kind of
14-7.
Yeah,
victory formation.
Yeah, it's a lower scoring, 1A game.
Super Brandon with the knee.
So Grace Christian's going to go to 5-0?
4-0. They did not play the first week of the year.
Okay. And Webb will go to
0-5.
0-5, yes.
Grace will play next week a team from Charlotte, North Carolina, and then they will play Boyd Buchanan.
That'll be a good test.
And then Sevier County. So the next three really difficult for Grace.
Why did I think we had the CAK game before that?
No, the next three are those three, and then CAK, Lakeway, and Notre Dame to close.
By the way, the all-time record for total offense in a game, Brad Jones sent me this. Connor York, 713 yards back in 2013. Upperman versus Tyner Academy.
Joe is on the frame of the windows now because he's run out of room.
Y'all worried about me giving away his secrets. By the way, we're at a nonstop clock. Did you know that? I didn't even think about that. 30 minutes. Didn't even dawn on me till just now. That will do it. Well, the final score, 70-40. Don't adjust your sets. Grace Christian just scored again. And that guy right there didn't quite get to 400 yards. 392 yards. What a show tonight. And the fireworks will start again on a special night here at Grace Christian. Time now for the Carson Newman postgame show. But we'll look at the fireworks. To the chagrin of the neighbors who said, are they out of fireworks? The answer is apparently no.
What?
Huh?
Oh, man.
You know, Matt and Justin are from Anderson County, and they learn from the master.
They're from Campbell County.
Guys, I've got
in fact, they still live there. Burial plots included.
We got JV over here, Jace over here. You guys combined for 9 touchdowns tonight. You get 6, you get 3. How did you guys get it done?
It's our linemen. Our linemen blocked beautiful all game. They opened the holes. We just had to run through them.
You nearly had 400 yards of offense in this game. How did you get it done?
We had a great line. I knew I was going to come in this game and have a great game. The line did good. The atmosphere is crazy out here tonight.
And I know your brother, Terrion Thomas, is out for the season. How important is it for you to come out here and make him proud?
That's my brother, man. I do everything for him. He makes me work harder. He makes me work 10 times harder at practice. Every practice telling me to push harder.
And Jace, you transferred in from Lakeway last year. Were these the type of plays you came to Grace to do?
Yes, that was the line just blocked beautifully again, and they opened the holes. I just had to run through them, and that's what I transferred here for. It's amazing.
600 yards of total offense for you guys today. Just how impressed are you of this entire team? Defense, offense, everything in between.
We played great. It was a great all-around game. Everybody came together, had a hard week of practice on a short week. We locked in, and we got it done.
We usually only have one MVP. We had to give it to both of you guys. Congratulations. Guys, I'll send it back to you.
Yeah. Honestly, should have brought the offensive line up there, too. You had all these helmets.
Here's the deal. Austin calls for that all the time. The whole line. And guys in the truck are like, we don't have any highlights of them. And
but you just show the run plays.
Yellow like
rocket science.
Yellow like it's song over here. Time now for the Joe Newberg collision of the game. And here it is.
Yeah.
Jackson Coffee.
Yeah, y'all called that pancake at the time on the new turf here at Grace. Boom. The Joe Newberg collision of the game. All right, so here's the picks. I guess we've got Emily Ray getting ready down over there, getting her all mic'd up. Tony Budnick's down there. Austin a perfect 5-0 last week. Eric and I 4-1. WBR 2-3. So the season standings, you know, like I'm within 1, Eric's within 2, and WBR is 4 back. So Emily Ray is back. Okay, you guys are a team. I'm sorry. It is what it is.
I know. What are we? I don't even know.
10-10.
Yeah. Okay. My bad. Probably me. Probably me.
No.
2 games back of me, 4 back of the leader.
No, it wasn't. It was Camille last week, and it was Eliza the week before that. Okay, here we go. Oneida at Tellico Plains, the first game. Eric.
Yeah, give me Tellico Plains. Oneida trying to bounce back. Lost a tough one last week, I believe, if I'm getting my weeks mixed up. Give me Tellico Plains.
I agree. It's a long bus ride down there from Oneida to Tellico Plains. It'll be a long bus ride back. Give me Tellico Plains.
Emily Ray.
Yeah. I think I'm going to go Oneida.
Okay, I'll go Tellico Plains as well. This is a team that had a really good season a year ago, and they've got talent. So I'll take Tellico Plains in that one. Okay, next game. CAK and Silverdale. I can't figure Silverdale out. I mean, they blow Webb out. They lose to Grace. Man, I understand there's a difference between the two teams. We just saw that. But I'll take Silverdale to get the win in this one.
I will take CAK. We hear that all the time. Does a loss beat you 2 weeks in a row? Maybe that's the case here. I'm trying to gain a game as well. Give me CAK.
Give me Silverdale. I think they'll have the best player on the field, and I think it matters in this game. And if you're a West Knoxville alum, if you don't stop at McKay's and get something, you can always stop off the exit where Silverdale is and stop at the McKay's in Chattanooga.
Emily Ray.
Yeah, I'm going to go Silverdale. I watched that game against Grace last week when they played. They stuck in it a little bit. Obviously, Grace pulled it out in the end, but I think Silverdale's a good team, and they've got a good group.
Okay. Granger at Northview Academy. Emily Ray, you're first on this one.
Oh, golly. Got to think. Northview, I believe they got their first win of the season last week, so I think they're going to keep it rolling. I know Granger lost to Cherokee last week, so I go Northview.
Austin.
I'm going to go Northview as well. I do think this is a really close game. I think this is back and forth into the fourth quarter, but I'll take Northview by a field goal.
On a normal year, I think it's Granger, and you don't really think about it, right?
Come on, man. It was Justin Anderson.
No, I'm going to do Northview. Young players, got a first win last year. Veer getting faster. Give me Northview.
All right, I got Northview as well in that one.